We're doing this. Hello and welcome. It's Thursday, which means we're playing Vale. Our phenomenal dungeon daddy, known as DatDirtyTaco, will be running the show from here. I am SirFeffers. And a couple of quick announcements. We have 3 streamed campaigns in the coming season that will be starting mid-August. One of them is newly announced. It's level 20. Offbeat might be able to tell you a little bit more about that in a second, but I'm playing Marrow, a phenomenal, crunchy, disturbing rabbit druid. And he will go on many an escapade. His current plan is to puke during a nice banquet, and the whole gang is like actually giving him the thumbs up, and it's kind of messing with him. Yeah, we have a Discord, and we have multiple episodes up on the YouTube. Jake and Feffers. That's all for me. Let me throw it over to Ed.
Hello, I'm CritFailJake. I'm on TikTok and Instagram. I'm playing the cleric of the biggest Duckus, who he learned is actually part dragon now that we've transformed him with our prayers. So that's fun. I believe I'm also throwing up at this banquet.
I think so. I think you and me are going on a little escapade.
Yeah, so we're about to be sick. I foresee this not going well, but
yeah, same.
Here we go. Offbeat, go for it.
What up? I'm Offbeat Outlaw. You can find me on YouTube. You can find me on TikTok under the same name, but I'm mostly on YouTube. All places where offbeats are found. And I'm playing Porky. Porky is a porcupine, but he's not. He's a person, and he has a crossbow. And now he has a longbow. This is about as much character development as I've decided to give him this entire campaign. Sometimes he speaks in a deep voice like Batman. What does that mean, huh? Maybe he's got more. We'll see. Pass it to Jared.
Yo, I'm Jared. For this one, I'm playing Dane Vivir, who is a elf who, moved into town to attend the Schoolhouse Rocks to become, definitely not Indiana Jones, and wound up, whirling spinny death when it's not a construct. Yeah, I don't know. Friggin' banquet and stuff. Was I the last or
No, Luna still has to go.
Okay, so Luna's up next.
If you can't tell, Luna's not with us today, but she will be returning.
That's definitely Luna. It says
Yeah,
right there.
I don't know if you can read,
know.
man.
Yeah, see, look, there's a hand. Look,
Oh God!
Look, it's even saying Luna's signature catchphrase, "Senpai."
Senpai. Luna says it at least once every session.
If you're
Every
wondering why
episode.
we were like 7 minutes late, we were ready to go like 10 minutes beforehand, and then started doing all this. And now we're here.
Which was essential.
Yeah.
What do you mean doing all this, Bev? We were preparing for the stream, and we remembered that Luna had a signature catchphrase, Senpai.
I'm sorry, Luna.
You see, what had happened was we were ready to launch stream, and then my mother called me. I answered it while reverse image searching Luna's artwork of Tink, and then I found this gem with Luna's signature catchphrase, and that was way too big of a coincidence to pass up. So now we're pretending that Vloxen's Luna.
Thank you, Floxen.
If you want to catch Luna saying senpai in every episode, just go back and watch them on the YouTube.
Yeah, I can personally guarantee that Luna says senpai once per episode as the editor. But here's
These
the thing.
videos are gonna have like poorly matched together consonants and vowels to say senpai.
No, she's
in
been doing it
post.
since Vale. Here's the thing. It's going to be really hard to find because I always mute the audio because she does it at like really inopportune times. But you can still see like Luna's mouth move and say senpai. So you got to be able to read lips. I'll keep this bit going for an hour.
I actually can't read lips. Yeah, not
Well, there's no
easily.
letters on them, so. Anyways, welcome to Vale, where we just fly by the seat of our pants and try to figure out what the fuck's going on, including with our characters.
Would you like me to do a little recap for you on?
No. I am biggest Duckus.
Okay. All right.
Quack quack.
Just trying to help.
No, I remember what happened.
All hail.
But like for chat, maybe you should remind them.
Okay. There is an interesting middle-aged Yosemite, I believe is the name. He has invited us to a banquet with his loving wife, which I believe we know is a succubus.
Players know.
Okay.
Yeah, players know.
Okay,
characters, I don't think.
When
know.
we get
characters
to the
are
banquet,
suspect.
Members of the council and the governing body of this town, which I don't think we've named yet.
In the world building, we named it the council.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah, we're really good at this.
Would you like me to come up?
The city.
Would you like me to come up with potentially a name for them, just so we can like add it in post?
Is it going to be the council in court? Because I think that's the name.
The council in space.
I mean, I was going to go for a funny acronym, but like we can go.
Yeah, let's go.
Acronyms.
Workshop it right now.
And
Okay,
when we got to said mansion, my bad. I didn't.
No,
I thought that was
we're-
going to be an
we're-
off-screen thing. Let's
we're
go.
workshopping
Let's go. What do we got?
Hold on.
Council of Ostentatious. Looking for a C. Looking for a C word. Chancellors.
Yep.
Chancellors. Yep. Now we need a K.
No. I'm going COOHIE.
Wait, COOHIE?
No, COOCHIE.
Okay. I thought we were gonna name them cock.
That we can. We prefer cock or coochie.
Wow, I really hope my sister did not
It's not here yet.
on this moment, because I was talking to my sister before the stream started and she was like, oh, maybe
Does
I'll
she-
actually join, and I was like,
Does
yeah.
have you not told her what we're like?
No. My family does not watch my
You
streams.
should warn them, bro. You need to warn this shit.
You gotta give them context, man.
You gotta let them know.
Moon's already on, sorry. Oh,
Council of
jeez.
Ostentatious Chancellors.
Ostentatiously.
Having intelligent.
We need an E, right?
What's an E? Yeah, it's like an E word for talking.
Expeditions. Oh,
No, they don't go on expeditions. They elaborate on things.
elaborations.
Expositions.
Yeah.
Expositions.
Expositions.
The Council of Ostentatious Chancellors having intelligent discussion, having intelligence expositions. This is the word you
My
want.
sister's gonna go to her parents and be like, so have
Beth
you
has
ever
got
watched?
Beth's got bad friends. They're bad influences.
So what happened was last time is some other less important stuff happened. They robbed a poor man blind of all of his magic items and decided it was moral because they left like 5 gold.
Thousands of gold worth items.
Yeah, we did the math. They stole like 60,000 gold pieces worth of loot.
Look, we left 20. All right, that's the best we could do.
Hey man, you know, you gave your last coin, and that's what matters.
We're gonna get him his life back. What's that worth, huh?
Yeah.
Also,
What's that worth?
Ed thinks that they paid for everything.
100%.
And we're all just absolutely dripped.
Then the group got invited to a banquet by one middle-aged man, Yosemite. You guys talked to Biggest Duckus. You guys arrived to the banquet. It looked really cool. Middle-aged man, Yosemite, and his partner in crime, Bo Pete, made a grand entrance. You guys were announced by Gerald the Herald, which we quickly realized was just a reskin of Lurch on accident. And yeah, you guys walked in and realized that all the other people sitting at the table were enthralled members of Coochie.
Hi, Mom.
I'm
Hi,
so
Dad.
happy.
I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore.
That's it. That's the episode. We're not gonna beat that. We've peaked.
Please, someone clip that.
In case those were wondering how old I am, I apparently am 12.
Oh man.
Oh,
Dap me up, bro.
Wow.
Dap me up.
Yeah, Gucci, bro.
oh no. We used to have a swear jar.
Yeah, we used to put
It was
Canada money in
$40 in the swear jar.
We're 17 minutes in, guys. We're already done. We're done for the night. Oh, everything hurts. I remember the first time I dropped an F-bomb on stream. It was just me, Taco, and Offbeat, and they lost their shit. They lost
like,
it.
bro.
It was all downhill from there.
Man.
Once I crossed that line, it was. All right.
I mean,
anyway.
the acronym bit is a thing because we weren't allowed to swear, so we had to hide the dirty words somehow.
We've had a lot of them over the years.
Alpha steam
Sir-
whistle slash,
Yep.
Yep.
which was just ass.
That was the first one. That one was actually unintentional.
Oh, really?
Yeah, ass was unintentional, but then it just like halfway through, I was like, it's ass. It's ass. Ass! And I was like, yes. And then prick.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prince Rigby Ichabod,
Ichabod Charles Kingsley.
Yep.
the third.
Oh, and for those wondering about Void Scourge in space, acronyms are back, baby, and they're coming back in force.
They never left.
They will be here. Void Scourge in space isn't one of them, but oh
Okay,
boy.
yeah. I'm sitting there trying to figure it out. Like, what?
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, did we all get?
It's like,
did we all
oh
get got?
shoot.
Taco, do you want me to? Do you want me to send them to you? The
Oh,
ones that make them come up?
yes, yes.
Oh no.
So you guys are in a big Victorian manor.
Okay.
Yeah, but like as far as the acronyms go, though, like
Oh.
don't be keeping secrets. Like share with the class.
Share with the class.
Okay. I just don't want Feff to know. 'Cause I want to see his reaction when we say when I
we
say
do it
that.
live.
There are
Yeah.
acronyms I haven't yet figured out that you've snuck in.
No. They haven't
for
been
the
like I haven't
future.
told them to you
Oh,
yet.
okay.
Future.
Yeah.
Alexandra!
Oh my God, Stonks is gonna own a company,
Oh my
and
god,
I get
thank
to
you for the
I
5
get to
gifted
name it.
subs. Taco, I swear to God. I swear to God, Taco.
Oh my gosh, all of my magical ammo rounds are gonna have fun names.
Thank you so much, Alexandria. Everyone go follow Alexandria D. She's the best. She will be joining Offbeat in Void Scourge, in space.
In space.
Oh, I'm so glad we came up with that name.
I'm glad
All
we
right.
we went live for all this. Guys, this is what behind the scenes usually looks like for us. Just shooting it.
Oh man.
So we're having a banquet.
Yeah.
So you're in a Minecraft server.
Oh. And all of the Coochie Council is enthralled in some way. Is it just Coochie, not Coochie Council, or is it just?
No, it's Council of Ostentatious Chancellors having intelligent exposition.
Yeah, so it's just it's redundant to say council
Right,
first.
right,
Yeah,
okay.
see, so you can say Coochie, but if you say the Coochie Council, then that's just nonsense.
I'm texting
This
my
is
sister not
nonsense
to
words.
tune in tonight.
You sound like an ignoramus.
You sound like an absolute
My sister
candlestick.
is like a devout Christian and a nanny. Like, she is salt of the earth, the goodest of people. Like, she's the best of us, and just this is the one that she happens to be jumping into.
We knew, we felt
You gotta
Kate.
warn your family.
Kate, comma, dearest of kin, period. This stream, comma,
is not the one.
this is not, all caps, the one to tune into.
See, that's just gonna make me want to tune in more.
I
She's
know.
like, why not?
You're gonna
I
say
know.
that, and then she's gonna get real curious.
I know. But
She's
she'll
like, oh,
laugh
the
her
forbidden
ass
fruit?
off.
I've sent everybody the acronyms except for Beth for the ones
Excellent.
that Lexi and I came up with these together. We hopped in a call and I was like, Lexi, there's a tradition.
Lexi, why are you encouraging him?
Lexi's just as bad as I am, brother.
Oh, God.
Good
They're
man,
glorious.
good
Have fun
man.
with those.
Y'all keep me humble.
It really does.
age
It's
me.
just going to get worse.
So Marrow,
We're at a banquet.
Marrow
Yeah,
has
so anyways,
a
you're in a
purgative
Minecraft
on him, and he's shared it with but we haven't. Have we snuck it into the food yet?
We stuck the poison. We
Yeah,
stuck
we
the
did.
poison.
Yeah, you
Poison,
stuck the
okay.
poison into like pork chops or some shit.
Yeah,
I'm
into the
realizing-
pork dish.
Marrow's realizing that this plan's not going to work because all the other guests at this place are in some way not themselves, and so even if they all just stand there and vomit onto the table, like, oh no, I'm also, and just will scurry away. It's still gonna look sus. We're the only like people here.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
know that. But they know that. You could like they'll get it. They'll be like, oh, our food was bad. And then what are you just gonna vomit on the table like with the rest of the enslaved? With the rest of those who are
They're
enraptured
suddenly like,
by
I must fit
Coochie?
in. Bleh.
So many new people in here tonight. Great.
Sup, gamers?
Can we talk about how Coochie is literally enthralled by Coochie just because of the nature of the succubus? Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
man, we have to play D&D or something.
That's what we're here for, right?
Is that what it is? Is that why we're here? I can't even remember anymore.
I thought we were playing like word games, like making acronyms.
Well, we've killed Jeff. He's just dead at his desk now.
We bring him nothing but shame. And my other favorite thing is like he's trying to DM his way out of it, but I have the reins, and I'm like,
My only move.
He's like, let's reel it in. Let's cast again.
God, I need to get these giggles away. Ugh. I'm not. All right, guys, it's very serious business. You're about to meet the bad guy and Coochie.
That guy, right?
We're half an hour in.
Nothing. Okay. You know, maybe tonight episode won't be short because we did this.
Yeah, maybe.
We had to fill the time.
Yeah, we vamped.
We're professionals. We know what we're doing.
It's a cold open. It's a cold open.
Yeah, we were padding for time. We're
What do you
actually not
think,
like
Luna?
this. None of us are friends. That was all acting.
That's why Luna's not here. We kicked her out.
Oh, no.
I love you, Luna. I
We're
didn't mean it.
renegotiating Luna's contract.
Oh, no.
He's gonna be renegotiating hers.
Yeah, Luna is literally like the thing that keeps us on track and from going down complete degeneracy. We've been without Luna for
Which has
15
clearly
minutes.
been.
And look at what we've devolved to.
Oh, you know what Luna would say to
you
this
are
right
the
now?
linchpin of this.
You know what Luna would say to this?
Micro
Senpai. God, it's just any scenario that catchphrase of Luna's, it just works.
What is my life? Oh God, the existentialism. Oh no. Oh.
Oh man.
Offbeat, you have to show up
Yeah,
late
it's a
to
good idea,
stream
Dolph.
now. There's two things that were different. Offbeat was on time for sound check, and Luna's not here. So Offbeat, we got to hang out for like 5 minutes before the camera started rolling, which is
Oh yeah. I got to talk about the ants. That was a whole thing.
oh man.
I got to warm up. That's the problem. Rangers already on Acronym City.
Oh. Kel says, guys, I can only clip so fast. Yeah, you can find all the clips that Dells has painstakingly been posting to the Discord if you want to jump in there and see the absolute degeneracy that is Vale. There's also the Avatar one, which is a little more RP. You know, the Vale one is a little more combat focused. Nothing feels real right now.
It's not. Feff, wake up.
I'm drinking. I'm pulling out the liquor. I fold. I fold, guys. I fold.
You're not even DMing today.
I know.
Oh my gosh,
the
my
most we've
coworker.
ever broken Feff was him as a player just now. I don't think it's ever been this bad.
No.
Yeah, like I've been trying for like 2 seasons, and damn, this is the Chancellor Coochie is really what got him, isn't it?
It's just coochie.
It's just Gucci. You fool.
Damn
You
it!
ignorant.
You're the candlestick now.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do it! Where did the bullet go?
Oh no, Kate responded. Oh no.
What is she seeing?
She said, "Oh, LOL, lots of blood and gore then."
Yes.
Yep.
An uncomfortable amount. It's just so much.
1, 2, 3, 4, like 19 mms.
Guys, I don't know where the bullet went.
You shot it.
Found it. It was on my butt.
Oh God. A friend from work is like, "Hey, do you do D&D on Twitch?" No!
Not tonight, I
I'm not
don't.
responding to this! I'm scared! Today's cursed.
So Jenna just texted me.
Oh no!
She just texted me. She's like, "This is great. I popped into stream 5 minutes ago and I have no idea what the fuck is happening."
Neither do we.
So anyways, you walk into this banquet hall. There's a coochie around the table.
You gotta stop saying we walk into the banquet hall. It gets funnier every time. I hope the audience. is having
36
fun.
minutes of bullshit, guys! 36 minutes! Why? I'm tempted to just end the stream and start it again.
No. This
Don't you dare kill the vibes.
best content we've ever made. What are you talking about?
This is gonna make you rich, Feff.
Think of the
The
YouTube.
devil on my shoulder is Taco. Just like, "What's up, brother?"
Just don't have an angel on the other one.
I look over and it's Offbeat.
It's
I'm
two
like,
devils, one's me, the other's Offbeat.
just walking right down to hell.
You're coming with us, brother.
It's not an intro anymore, Alexandria. This is just the content. No! And the peaceful music in the background.
Somebody fucking help me! I'm so sweaty.
Fish. Oh my god! Oh my god! That's 10 subs, Alexandria. Thank you so much.
Yeah, you see what happens when you let us off the chain? You get 10 gifted subs.
Yeah.
Oh
See what
my
happens when you
God.
unleash the coochie.
Okay. For my sanity.
So we enter the banquet hall.
So anyways, you walk into the banquet hall.
Barbecue sauce on my titties.
Oh my god.
We lost Offbeat. Wait, did we break Offbeat? Oh, he's looking for. He's fishing in his ass for that Nerf bullet.
Do you think any of us have survived this?
I I'm crying.
I wish Luna was here.
I wish that Luna was here. Oh God.
Oh, there's been so many senpai
Mom says
moments.
I can't
that feel
hang
so
out with you
empty
guys.
without her.
So many hashtag senpai moments, you know? Everybody put hashtag senpai in the chat. Let Luna know.
No.
Watson, why is there an Among Us guy in Luna's camera? Oh my God. Bloxen, can you change the stream title to Senpai? Anyways. Serious business, guys. D&D's not supposed to be funny.
How dare you crack jokes at D&D? It's not a Marvel movie.
Offbeat's genuinely trying to restrain himself, and it shows.
Stay strong, Offbeat.
I can see the cracks in
strong.
his brain and the skull starting to split.
His eyebrows are actually twitching.
Do you have
Look at him, he's dying.
Do you have any idea how bad I want one of the council members to start talking to you guys and just make small talk about what they do for a living? Just like, yeah, I'm Jim. I'm a member of Coochie. But you know, like, being a public servant's worth it. Also, with all the lobbying, like, everyone's just trying to get like sway over the Coochie, so you know, we make out pretty good. You're doing great, bud. You're doing so good, Offbeat. I'm proud of you.
This is the worst case of giggles we've had on the long shot.
Ever.
On the long
Ever.
shot.
Across all the
4-year
different
escapade.
campaigns.
Yeah, I don't. Normally, it's just like one or two of us. I don't think it's ever been everyone.
If I don't say anything to Vloxen, she won't change the title. All right.
Okay. So, anyways,
Don't say it. We are in the banquet. We are eating. What does the guy say? They came down from the staircase.
hey,
What happened?
look at my name. It says Biggest Duckus. So, anyways, you walk into the banquet hall. Okay, we're in.
All right.
So, you guys have been in the banquet hall for some time. I don't know why you guys walked in and out about 16 times. But you guys walked in. God damn it.
Wait, what? What happened? What? She did it, didn't she?
No, get off me. I can't.
Oh.
I can't. Biting down on a tiny hand to restrain himself.
You're gonna fucking bite the fingers off it.
Oh my god.
Make sure you at least bite it so it's just sticking its middle finger out. Then it'll still be
sure.
useful.
Okay. Man, it's hot.
It's so hot.
Are you trying to eat it?
Gotta bite off the fingers.
Yeah, now he's curious.
They're tough.
Oh God,
Brother,
Vloxen.
I told you I wasn't going crazy. It was there. Offbeat, please don't choke to death on stream. That would not be cash money.
Offbeat
Your message
tragically
from death.
died.
Oh, pretty far though.
I'm gonna like break my teeth. That thing's tough. Okay, good. I got it out.
Okay. We got it out. So, last we left off, you guys went to the banquet. You're already in there. Why is that so funny? So, I can't say either. Previously, you got to see Old Man Yosemite, now middle-aged man Yosemite, and Bo, the super suspect lady, make their grand entrance into the dining hall. To set the scene for everybody, you're in a Victorian-style manor, mainly rectangle build. You are in a big ballroom with a big wooden table. I'm so off. But at the table, there are all the members of the council who are enthralled by some sort of magical means, sitting at the head of the table in 2 oversized armchairs that are made of like a rich, dark mahogany wood with red velvet upholstery. There is on the left, middle-aged man Yosemite. On the right, there's Bo. Other persons of interest in the room. There is Gerald the Herald the Bone Claw, aka Lurch, who announced everybody as they walked in his beautiful voice. He is standing at the back right corner of the room towards the front entryway that you guys came through. The secondary Bone Claw, who still remains unnamed, is opposite him in the back left corner of the room. Dimensions wise, we're looking at probably about 60 feet long and about 40 feet across for the room. Entry and exit points. There is a 2 what's it called when they swing both ways? 2 doors that swing both ways with viewport holes in them. Yeah, is there like a name for that?
Kind of like service doors. Kind of like service doors to a kitchen.
Like
exactly. That's a service doors to a kitchen that go into a staff kitchen, which is where all the food's been coming in and out of. All the food is currently covered by those weird silver things that we figured out. What was it? A cloche? Cloche.
No.
That we figured out the name of last week.
Cloche.
We're all changed. We're all like we're all different now.
Offbeat, stop smiling.
I can't. I'm gonna laugh.
Shit-eating grin.
When he doesn't smile, it's even worse because he's just like,
It's just wide eyes.
I want you to know that the opening scene tonight was supposed to be a gosh darn villain monologue that I don't think I can recover to jump into that. Like, not even monologue, just like discussion with you guys.
We just passed the 45-minute mark, guys.
Do we just need to go to break early and then reset?
But if we do, will we come back in and start?
I mean, yes. I think if we all take like 2, like genuinely, if we take 2 minutes.
Okay.
I think we
we're
can
gonna
recoup.
take 2, chat. We're gonna wrap our heads around this.
120 seconds. Then we jump back
we'll
in.
be right back.
Cool. Alrighty. So, you can't put your hands over your mouth immediately.
I'm good.
Bite you.
I'm good.
Okay, so the 2 heads of the household are seated at the table with you guys. Everybody else is enthralled. You guys are all seated in the 5 seats closest to them, actually. So basically, seating order goes the two big honchos, y'all, everyone who's a member of the council. The hub of all of the sort of help walking around, like delivering plates and everything's like that, has slowed down pretty substantially.
Okay.
And middle-aged man Yosemite reaches out in front of him and picks up a crystal goblet filled with what appears to be red wine, picks it up, sloshes it in his hand, and looks around the room. And as he makes effectively eye contact with every set of doors, they each slam loudly shut, closing in the room. At this point, he turns to the party, glass of wine in his hand, takes a slow and deliberate sip before addressing all of you as a whole. Now, you points at Porky. I recognize you. Got your pop size. Was a good man.
Thank you. I pride myself on my eyeballs.
You know, they're the most important aspect of a man's facial structure, if I say so. Honestly, I'm surprised y'all came. Most of the time you send out invitations like this and people convince themselves it's a trap or something of the like, but, you know. If any of you are familiar with me, I am Mr. Yosemite. Whether I be old, middle, or young, the only constant is man in Yosemite.
Oh.
So, I'm sure that y'all have noticed that town's gotten a little weird lately. Different. Things are probably seeming a lot more structured, organized, efficient.
It is certainly quieter.
That it is. It's nice, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I do miss a little bit of the hubbub personally.
It'll come back.
I'm a solitary creature, generally speaking. I'm not used to all of the society noise.
That's fair. I mean, I gather that you're not. You look a little out of your element.
I'm gonna just start eating food.
So I guess I'll just cut to the chase and we can get around all the pleasantries. What's the end game for y'all?
In what capacity?
Well, you're the last people in town that seem to have their wits about them. You show up, you meet a group of people who wear cloaks and have fancy silver coins. They immediately die. You find what you think is an ally somewhere in the sewers again. He gets attacked by some big spooky robots. He was just trying to do good, and then he got gotten away. Now I see before me a group of 4 regular-sized people and one really small figure, who I figure might be tiny but mighty, and gestures to Tink. He goes, but what dog do you have in this fight? I don't understand.
Crouton. His name's Crouton. He's great.
Is Crouton in the room?
I don't know.
Crouton's not in
No.
the room.
No.
That was Tink.
Our end goal is to, well, I believe we have a common friend.
All the more reason for us to see things similarly.
How would you say you see things?
That's a good question.
I would say that I am a man who came to a town that was on the up and up. I tried to bring it up with me, but I was done wrong, stabbed in the back, thrown into the bottom of a lake. Then I reached out to whatever powers may be for a second chance. There was no duck in the sky, no big dragon, no blue rock. That gave me another go at it. But I got my second chance. And now I'm here and I'm taking the town with me whether they like it or not.
Where are you going?
We live in exciting, opportunistic even times. The world, as it's about to, be known, is in, I would say, its infancy, adolescence, if we want to be really generous. But what happened here, for those of y'all who either have heard stories about how this town was chaotically formed or were here to see it yourself. What happened here isn't unique. People all over the place are starting to come together, realizing that they can accomplish more as a whole than they can as a bunch of individuals or just small family units. That's why everyone came together. We built a school. We built infrastructure. We started digging really cool rocks out of the ground. Dedicated our lives to. We were going to be a powerhouse.
And this coming together has nothing to do with the magical effects that have laden the citizens of the town.
Previously? No. I would consider the current state of these council members here and the common folk walking around as a means to an end. a matter of, I mentioned it earlier, efficiency. While the power that comes with having a large collective of people together certainly is great, but it can be refined, honed, focused in like a sharp blade that cuts on a single edge when you have one person at the helm, instead of all these little voices rattling back and forth trying to argue about what they think the right thing to do is.
I'm no politician. I am a hunter. But I do wonder, what's the goal with the Slurpium then? And all this.
Slurpium then does a couple things. I mean, y'all seen the little kids walking around that get treated like dirt, or people going as far as to turn all the way into babies. People can't control themselves around the thing. The prospect of getting to live forever, no matter the cost or risk that there might be, is damn attractive. We can learn how to manage it here and keep things in sort of an equilibrium by understanding both sides of the equation, that being the Slurpium and the flower known as hemlock. We can keep things stable here, and we can send out this beautifully potent rock to the affluent and those in power who don't want to lose that power. Make some pretty strong allies. But that's big picture stuff.
I have a question.
Go for it. Little fuzzy one.
What of free will?
What of it? I'll tell you what. There are a couple ways you can look at that question of free will. One thing that I think about keeps me up at night. I'm just the sum of my experiences, right? I have everything that I do is informed by what I've done previously and what's happened to me prior. I have no control over any of that, what's happened before. And if that's helping me make my decisions leading up to it, there's grounds to make a weak one. Quite an argument nonetheless. And a lot of this is just happenstance. But that's not the field that I land in. My thoughts on it is, I take control for, I don't know, year or two. Elevate these people and the town around me up a lot faster than I could if I had to argue with them about how we were going to go about doing that. And then once we get there, all that control goes away. They wake up from a nice little dream. And then they look around. They're like, I'm the same age I was when I went to sleep. Feel like not a day has passed. Look at this beautiful place around me. Who built this?
And they'll just be happy that in the face of not having any autonomy for 2 years or so.
I mean, how could you not be? You wake up in a utopia. You fell asleep in a town that stabbed people in the back, had ropers running around in everybody's houses because some crazy old lady thought they were cute. They ate a kid. And you wake up in a place that's better, got all the kinks ironed out, and you didn't really have to do anything to get it.
And you're just gonna step away after 2 years. You're just gonna back off. You yourself said that powerful people like to hold on to things for long times.
That they do. There will be contingencies, no doubt. I mean, the thing that the Haragon one brought up certainly is a thing to think about, but it's a bridge to cross when we get there.
And what to do when they tear it all down? Or some other society thinks that the city is too well off and crushes it.
Yeah, maybe we'll have to build longer for 2 years. It'll take a little bit more than that. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, it's not really why I brought y'all here today. We have a common friend as the one who kind of looks vaguely like a porcupine and like Geronimo Vegas said. So, in a funny way, you could look at it that we're allies. And, you know, I'm just trying to build a cool town, y'all, that'll export cool things and will do super neat things. I'm a man that has a lot of aspirations and goals. And, you know, here's what I'm trying to say. Turn around, walk away. Clearly, I'm fine. I turned my back on our mutual friend, and I'm still kicking. Who's to say y'all can't? If you're not down, if you don't like the cut of my jib or however they say, you don't gotta hang out here and help me out.
Well, sir, our mutual friend sent us. You're fine, but we've been sent here. Who's to say that if we just left, more wouldn't be sent after all of us? I do think that, not to critique your intellect, but this sounds short-lived.
Please excuse me.
Oh my, are you
I bolt for a doorway.
I would like to let everyone know that the poison actually makes you poop.
Oh.
That was determined last.
Oh, was it?
episode.
Yeah, it was an instant shit
It
poison.
was, yes, instant.
Oh God!
No, I'm running. I'm doing the run.
Gerald the Herald lets out a whistly sigh in the corner.
Scurry away.
And
Just like-
take him off too.
just, you know, complete butt clenched waddle. The little brown trail.
Oh.
Oh my lord.
Ah,
Come on.
Someone prestidigitate that.
Bo, the woman sitting on next to middle-aged man Yosemite with like a quick flick of her wrist. All that stuff gets dealt with. And Gerald the Herald kind of straightens up in relief and goes back to his corner. All right, you guys just running looking for a potty?
We are trying to, yeah.
Okay. I have a floor plan of a Victorian manor pulled up.
Okay.
Which door did you guys go through? Did you go through the door on the left wall or the right wall?
Whichever one was closer.
Everyone was closer.
Where's this floor plan at? I see.
Oh, I got it. You guys have never been in here before.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah, left.
Left? Okay,
Left
so you
is
guys run
best.
out to the left. Okay, cool. You guys run to the left, go through the door, find yourself in a well-decorated hallway. It's got a running rug that goes along the whole thing. There's nice bay windows on your left, and there is a just about 10 feet in front of you to the right, there is a open doorway that leads to a powder room.
Ah,
So, if you go in, are we going in there?
Yeah.
All right, you guys proceed on in there. Maro, you head in first, followed up by Ed.
I quickly
You guys-
druid craft up the antidote, and
Cool.
I disperse it between me and
Cool. First thing of note, there is a beautiful vanity in front of you, with white countertops,
Wow.
really deep sink. But you notice an immediate problem. The door off of the powder room that goes into the actual like bathroom, there's only one toilet.
I mean, I already did it, so you might as well go ahead.
Scurry in there and slam the door.
All right, yeah, you go in there, you handle,
I quickly come
you
back.
answer nature's calling,
Yeah. Thank you.
and then you guys consume the antidote.
All right.
Okay,
I
back
will,
to where.
oh,
go ahead.
just final thing. I'll cast Pass Without Trace on the both of us.
Cool. Back to the dining room. What the hell was that?
I
They-
don't know. I find
Did
myself
they just poop in my room?
thoroughly eyeballing the food on the table.
Does
Where
anyone
was
else
this
have the
prepared?
pork? Does anyone else have the pork? I didn't have the pork. Who had the pork? I think they had the pork.
Oh goodness. The the woman in the dress, kind of snaps her fingers twice, and two servants come walking out of the staff kitchen and go like after the two of them.
No.
They're not like combat ready or anything. They're just in common clothes. They look like waitstaff.
Yeah, that's fair.
So they scurry off to figure out where they went. Go out the same door. All right. Well. Well, now what do we do? They're just kind of running around the house.
Well, I assume they're gonna go take a shit unless they got lost.
It's a big house. They'll come back.
Well, there's a trail of shit leading to at least one of
That's
them.
quite true. Though, you know, those two shouldn't have that hard of a time finding them.
I mean, look, sir,
What's
I
up?
don't really know much about any of this. I've been given a job. I don't know really what that job entails. But who's this lady that you're with? Been seeing her around?
Oh, yeah, this lady, this is Bo, this is my wife.
Hi, Bo. Seems to be a capable spellcaster. Where'd
She
learn?
nods.
Where did you learn?
How you gonna make me talk as Bo? I've been putting off talking as Bo. We'll call it a natural gift. Bloodlines and that sorcery types.
Insight check.
Go for it.
16.
16. Let me pull her up. So she's telling a half truth.
Mm-hmm.
It is innate. It is bloodline related, but the implication of it being from like a sorcerer's bloodline, not exactly accurate.
Must be something I'm not familiar with. I used to run with some sorcerers back when I was a porcupine.
Wait. They both like hold up a finger and go, now, what?
I
You
was
were a
raised as
porcupine?
I was raised as a porcupine.
I've heard of like raised by wolves. You're going to have to tell us about them. That's mighty interesting. And they're going to ask you about the porcupine incident, and we're going to jump back over to Marrow and
Okay.
So, Marrow, you are taking care of business in the bathroom. Ed, you're cleaning yourself up in the powder room, and then there is a knock at the front door to the powder room.
Occupied.
Hail hydrate.
Hell hydrate. Give me the sip. Did you just make a fart noise?
No, I'm not sure.
It was the
Did you
chair.
just fart?
Actually, fart.
No, not actually.
Did you poop your pants?
Did you shit yourself?
Oh no.
You ready for round two?
My mimicry is not that good, guys.
So out of breath from laughing.
What a wild use of being able to fart on command that would be. Yeah, I can fart on
Jesus.
command for RP.
I hate it here.
Oh god.
Anyways, there's a knock at the door. You say occupied. There is a somewhat strained voice on the other side of the door that comes through pretty monotone. It just goes, we know.
It's kind of rude.
All right, good.
Are you good?
That remains to be seen.
Do you need clothes, towels, toiletries?
That would be most helpful. Yes.
Okay. Then you hear a set of footsteps like scamper off.
Okay.
I can't believe I forgot that it came out this end and not that end.
Me too.
I ruined 2 pairs of clothing because I had this whole sneaky set underneath. It's ruined.
You're right. I think we need to get on the move quickly. That or we will just eventually be forced to return to the banquet.
I think you're right.
Okay.
You know, let me check and see if I have anything to. I don't think I have like a prestidigitation or anything.
I don't either.
He's gonna be a stinky boy.
Passing on trace, I get rid of all smells as well.
Oh,
Hey.
It gets
Heck
rid of the
yeah.
smell, but you still, you know.
You still are covered in shit, but no one can track it or smell it.
All
You
right.
just have to know that. You just gotta know that.
I managed to
Alright, so
keep
I-
it clenched.
I'm gonna take off the under sneaky costume, so I still have my
Your nicer attire.
my nicer attire.
Okay.
Just, you know, minimally damaged as opposed to the catastrophe. That's...
Oh my.
Very loud.
Whoa, what?
It's got very loud.
Oh,
Damn easy.
better?
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I'm not sure why that happened. I turned the volume down to switch over to a different one. That shouldn't have made it louder.
You hate to see it.
My apologies. I don't know.
So you get
Yeah,
changed.
so I'm relatively decent now.
Relatively decent. Are you guys exiting the powder room?
Yeah, I'll take a little peek.
Okay. You take a little peek-see. Roll me a perception check.
Okay. That's cocked. God, that's not good. Oh no. Perception is a +3. Okay, 7.
7.
May
You crack
I
the door
also
open.
take a peek?
Yeah, go for it. Roll.
You have to like move one of my ears out of the way and take
Yeah,
a
you
look.
both like in cartoons where they like stack the heads on top of each other.
Oh, I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I don't know why it did that.
Did it just hurt all their ears?
I think so. I'm
Chat's
sorry.
dead.
Chat can't catch a break today.
19.
19. All right. You guys crack the door. Take a peek-see. I really need to put you guys on the same side of like my camera because I like lean towards you guys and I just look like a weirdo. Anyways, both of you see clear as day exactly what you're gonna see. I don't know if you guys are ready for this. You crack the door slowly. Take a peek out. Marrow, it takes you a second to figure out what you're looking at. But Ed, you know exactly what you're looking at. Marrow, you take in a really big blotch of black fabric directly in front of you, and you're like, why is that so big? And then both of you realize that there were 2 members of waitstaff who were sent to help you. One ran off to get you goodies and basically just standing awkwardly close to the door is the second one just staring now blankly through both of you.
Huh.
He's like, you're done?
Oh, I thought I heard him come back with the stuff already. Not just quite yet.
Not-
just duck back in.
Be safe.
I'll step out while he steps in to go deal with his thing
Oh, hello.
and kind of lean on the door and wait and kind of do a stretch. And be like, so, how's the job? How's the pay?
Good.
Okay. So they're able to have conscious opinions. I'm gonna cast a cheeky little dispel magic on him and see what happens.
All right. What level spell slot you burning?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll burn at 5th level.
Okay. Yeah.
Behind my back, this little green warping light forms and then breaks.
Okay. Offbeat, roll me an insight check.
Me?
Or anyone who's in the dining room with the other 2.
Crap.
19.
Oh no.
19.
Mm-hmm.
Dane, did you want to roll as well or no?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll go
Insight.
for
Oh no.
it. 16.
Thank you, Nix.
16? Cool. All right. What'd you roll, Feff?
I didn't. I cast Dispel Magic at 5th level.
Oh, okay. Basically, roll me like you're rolling to hit with a magic spell.
Any
so
pluses?
roll a d20.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
roll a
so
d20, add your
my
to hit
spell
modifier.
attack is a +8, baby, with a 15. That is a 23.
Okay. You two who are in the hall, you see a couple things happen. So shit kind of pops off all at once.
Okay. Sorry,
First thing that
guys.
you guys notice in the dining room is that for no reason that you guys can see, there's like a facial twitch on Bo's face, and then subtly like her like fingers curl in and kind of clench in almost effort. Dane, you see that. Offbeat, you see that the second she like moves, period, at all. Middle-aged man Yosemite, like out of the corner of his eye, like immediately side glances. His side glances at her hand, and then his eyes like kind of center again, and he just kind of glazes over for like an instant. Back with Marrow, you cast Dispel Magic, and you see the man who is in front of you. You cast Dispel Magic, and you're directly in front of him, kind of making eye contact with him. You see like life kind of come back for a second, and looking at his eyes, you see that purple tint that's been in all of their eyes quickly get replaced with him having really, really emerald green, rich irises. For like that, and then the purple goes away and the green goes away. The two of you in the other room, almost as quickly as Homeboy's eyes kind of went out of focus, they go out of focus. He comes back and kind of furrows his brow very slightly, and then continues on with normal conversation about Porky being a porcupine. Back to Marrow. This dude is now in front of you. His irises are white. The whites of his eyes are white. His irises are back to being brown. And he kind of like has this confused face, takes a startled step back from you, and starts like looking around, very confused.
Calm down, friend. Get inside.
You're a rabbit.
Yep.
This house is not mine. This is way too nice. What?
Can I roll persuasion?
Yeah, go ahead and roll
Okay.
persuasion.
Oh God. Ooh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. 19.
We're here
19?
to help you get in the bathroom. The powder room, or whatever these fancy people say.
What? No, it's a.
Help me!
What's the powder room?
Oh
You grab him, you drag him into the room. Door closes behind you. Ed, you're in the bathroom. Suddenly the door opens and slams shut, and there is Marrow and a dude.
I fixed him. There was a purple flash, in case I doubt you need to know this. There was a purple flash and then a green flash in his eyes, and then he returned to normal. I think it's important, but I don't know. It was weird.
Well,
You've been ensconced.
I like reach up and like tear a strip of aluminum off of like the top part of my hat, and I make a little headband and I put it on his head, and then I like crimp the top of my hat closed again.
Okay. You give him the smallest amount of protection.
I'm gonna stand up on the counter so I can be eye level with this dude.
Really important question, my guy. My dude.
What?
All right. First of all, you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine.
As long as you keep that on.
Normally when people tell people that everything's going to be fine,
Listen,
it's the...
calm down. I need you to focus. Listen, is there...
The hit didn't help.
Is there... The time is of the essence. Is there a secret place where someone might lock away some important thing that do you know at all? Can you dig deep for me? We're looking
my little
for
fuzzy
something.
neighbor, where are we?
We're trying to save the town. The whole town is in a bad way right now.
Marrow, you're too big picture right now. He's too confused. Right now you're in middle-aged man Yosemite's mansion.
Okay.
You had some funky voodoo stuff done. We helped you. Keep that thing on your head. It should help in case I try it again. We're looking for a small coin that might help us.
Like
while
money?
you kinda. But while you were under your spell, do you remember anything while you were?
If I remembered
Asleep.
anything, I would know where I was.
All right. You know
Nothing?
what? Are there any windows in this, like leading outside?
No, not in here. Basically,
Alright.
this room is like next to a stairwell that would go up, and then there's a study to the left of it. So any windows in this room would be looking into other rooms, and that feels weird.
What you need to do is hunker down here, and as soon as you get the opportunity to get out, run to the church.
Okay. To the edge.
Ed, the fourth or fifth is there. I don't remember which one it was.
It was both.
It was both, unfortunately.
Is there, and he's got a fort.
Made
So
it
you
kill
just
him.
tell him that Ed the 10th sent you. He should know by the circlet on your head.
I understand. I will try to do that. This is all very confusing, but you know, at this point, I think I'm just gonna go with it. We're gonna cut back to the dining room. Hoi. Who's still in the dining room? Tink, Dane, and
Porky.
Porky?
Yep.
Okay. Who wants to roll for Tink?
I'll do it.
You'll do it?
What are you
Alright.
rolling for?
Let me pull up Tink's character sheet real quick.
I rolled an 18 for whatever it is.
I'm proud of you.
You know what Luna would say to this?
Senpai.
Senpai.
No.
Big senpai moment.
Big
I don't think
senpai
I've
moment.
ever heard her say.
Hey, Feff,
Yes, Taco.
that's the bit.
I know. I know. I'm being the serious man. I'm being the serious to the goofy.
All right. Boy, howdy. So the two of them kind of exchange a look like something has gone awry. An attempt is made on Tink, but Tink keeps her temper under control, which is out of character.
Do I catch them doing something like that?
Roll me a perception.
I have a plus 13 to perception.
Oh yeah, this is actually going to be interesting then.
That's a
So-
dirty 30.
A dirty
Ooh.
30.
Yeah.
Oh man. Hold on. Where's my lady? Here she is. Okay. I'm typically a DM that rules crits as successes and failures
Mhm.
on opposite ends. However, you rolled a dirty 30.
Yes.
I crit, which is a 29. So here's how we'll play this. You know that Bo tried to do something, but you can't figure out like who she tried to do it to, like what it was. You notice that basically some sort of like magic attempt was made that appears to have gone unsuccessful,
Mhm.
but you don't know if it was on Tink, if it was on one of the members of the council, if it was whatever you saw
Yeah,
earlier with the
whatever
hand.
it was. Yeah.
Everything okay over there?
Old man Yosemite goes, I would unfortunately think not. We've, how do I say this, lost contact. We can't talk to. Something's happened to one of my dear servants, and there's only been 2 who are unaccounted for. They went after your friends trying to help them.
Did they
So-
slip on the shit and die?
I don't think that's how that plays out. They're, spoken for, as it were. Gerald, do the thing. Gerald the Herald and the other Bone Claw, who remains unnamed, goes and they bar the main entrance door. And middle-aged man Yosemite looks up at all of the like upper windows that are providing natural light to the area, and drapes untie themselves and fall shut on all the windows, blocking any sunlight or anything like that from going in. We are now considered dimly lit.
Dim light.
Dim light.
Hmm.
We're all like, oh,
Oh,
Really?
mood
A
light.
lighting change.
don't
It's got-
threaten me with a
like
good
some
time,
things-
sir.
Suddenly, it's
They
very
might regret
romantic.
later.
Someone say Shadow Blade.
And through the door, 72 constructs.
Oh.
Tear from Dan, just one single tear.
I hate that every time dim lighting has come up, you guys have been fighting a construct. I promise. I promise, brother. I'll let you do it. So, have you given him your name? Or are you just the one who looks vaguely of a porcupine?
I said I'm Porky.
Okay. All right, Porky. It seems the decision has been made.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, you've seen it before, brother. How do you think the letter had all y'all names on it? You ever seen me before? No, you haven't. He's like, have you seen this before though? And his eyes like go glossy again and like kind of blank. And you watch as each individual like member of the council, there is like a quick like flash of light as he's not being subtle about it this time. And each of their eyes, like one of them, their eyes turn green. Then it will jump to the next one. Eyes turn green, jump to the next one, eyes turn green, blah, blah, blah. And he does that as a demonstration through all of them before his focus comes back in his eyes. He goes, anyone who's in here, who's walking around, for me, I can see through them. Tell me why the last thing I saw through my poor Jimmy, who went to help your friends in the potty, was a very angry looking rabbit right in front of him.
Maybe because he barged in and he thought he was being attacked while he was shitting his pants.
I don't know, man.
Very angry rabbit.
I mean,
Have
have
we
you
seen him
Mary?
angry?
He's very
He's not
on
really an
edge.
angry rabbit. What does an angry rabbit even
He
look
just
That,
kinda-
like?
he just
that
kinda looks
rabbit
kinda-
is sketchy.
He looks kind of gross.
I-
Like I get
Hold
that.
on, outside of the villain
that
bit,
he
have you?
is
Why are you
sketchy.
guys walking around with him?
I don't know. We found him.
You know, sometimes you don't choose your companions, the circumstances do.
I introduced this character eating a dead rat. Just raw.
My lord.
I mean, look. Look, I understand your suspicion here, sir. But if I could maybe suggest, these are tense times. You know, they call it the restroom, but we all know we are fighting for our lives in there every day. So maybe, just maybe, what happened was they were taking a poop. Then they knock on the door. They're like, you okay? And then they hear screaming. Like, ah! Ah! Because, you know, they're shitting their brains out. They go,
And
"Oh
then
my
they
God,
killed
they're-
him. Yep. And then they killed him. My poor Jimmy.
They did not
would
kill
they
him. What?
Well, then
what
why
if-
can't I talk to Jimmy right now?
I don't know. Maybe they cast a spell like a whole person. Maybe they thought it was.
Hey, I've done the magic once or twice. Whole person does not turn off your. I'm not playing these games.
What if they cast darkness on him?
That's not. Ay, you really were raised by porcupines.
What if he tripped and fell in the poop and he cracked his head on the ground? I don't think you're giving this enough credit. It's very
What if he saw
possible.
something down in the toilet?
Bo is like giving him a look of like, I told you this was a waste of time. Why did we even talk to these people?
I get we're at an impasse here, but I do
We're
think
we're definitely at something.
but come, Dane, you agree with me, right?
We have no idea what has occurred beyond.
Dane,
those
you are a
doors.
learned man. You think he slipped
And
on the poop and died.
I am not corroborating that hypothesis. I am instead suggesting that we gather facts before we jump to conclusions.
Would you
There's
like
an
us
order
to
to
help?
these things.
Yes, exactly. Why don't we go and look for our friends?
I'll go have a look. And he stands up and walks. He's basically walking not towards the door, but just towards the wall.
Oh god, that's intimidating. That's intimidating.
That's not a door. That's the wall.
as you say that, his basically comes into contact with the door, or not with the door, with the wall, and just walks through it. In the bathroom,
Ghost.
you guys have a little bit of time before something happens.
Yeah, can
Yes.
we scurry our buns?
I would like to do something
Okay.
Yeah.
because I just remembered that I have a helm of telepathy, which lets me cast detect thoughts.
I also have a lance of warning.
So
Oh, you do have a lance of warning. You can't be surprised, right?
That's correct.
Okay.
did we get the name of this? Oh, well, we know it's Jimmy, but did
We
he tell us
didn't.
You
his
know
name?
it's Jimmy, but he hasn't said anything.
No.
I don't think he's been asked. He was just like, do you remember, like, where's the coin? He
Yeah,
came
yeah,
back
yeah.
to life and you're like, where's the coin?
We're on a time crunch.
All right, what's your name?
Jimmy.
All right, Jimmy.
Himmel.
All right. I'm gonna ask something of you. You say
Ask?
you say you don't remember,
Yep.
but perhaps your subconscious does.
Ooh.
So if you wouldn't mind if I just kind of took a peek, you won't be harmed, but maybe we can get some information.
I mean, go for it.
Just gonna like quickly lift the tinfoil so it doesn't get blocked, you know, just in case. And then I'll cast detect thoughts on him. If he's allowing it, then it will just automatically.
Yeah, it'll automatically go. Okay. Feff, if you could pull up the weapon description of your Lancy boy. So yeah, he's not resisting or anything like that.
You ready?
Yeah, hit me with it.
This magic weapon warns you of danger. While the weapon is on your person, you have advantage on initiative. In addition, you and any of your companions within 30 feet of you cannot be surprised, except when incapacitated by something other than non-magical sleep. The weapon magically awakens you and your companions within range if any of you are sleeping naturally when combat begins. It also has reach.
Okay. You hear a small voice in your head. That you basically connect the dots. You're like, oh, this is coming from my weapon.
Ah.
And the voice
Oh,
goes,
where in? Oh,
it was, you know, I'm supposed to warn you, but I'm not really good at seeing through walls. I'd turn around.
danger! Danger!
Before we do that, I'll let Ed get one question in before that. Marrow suddenly gets uneasy. So you would ask him the question, and his brain would basically bring up whatever's in there.
Yeah, I guess just if it is seen anywhere, like a vault or something, someplace where something very important would be hidden, like where we might start our search.
Okay. So you ask him this question, and verbally he goes, I have no idea. And he means it. He's being honest. He has no idea. But then after a second, like through like kind of like the fogginess of his thoughts, there is imagery of like a memory of a dark, dingy room, clearly underground. The feeling of fear, and inside this room is I don't know if you've seen this before, but you as Jake would know what would be a devourer, like a fiend that locks people in his torso, and just the innate knowledge that this is under the house somewhere. It might be really far down, but it's under the property.
Okay.
Yeah. And at that moment, you guys hear old man Yosemite behind you, who Marrow watches just through the wall. He's like, what's going on in here? I thought y'all got sick. I was worried about you.
That is
Jimmy,
so
I was
kind of
worried.
you.
He's not dead.
Jimmy was taking good care of us in here. He's a good fella. He sent the other one to get us some extra things so we could clean ourselves
Yeah,
a little
and-
better.
And while we were waiting, he seemed like he was struggling in some way, and so I thought I'd help.
He pointedly looks at Jimmy. and goes, Jimmy, be a sport and go get some tools out of the kitchen for me. Who's holding the tin foil? Because you took it off of him to cast a spell, right?
Yeah. I guess I still have it. Just at my side. I don't know.
Jimmy looks at him in his face and says, "No, Mr. Yosemite, I do not think I will be doing that today. Why am I in this house? Why did I wake up in a bathroom covered in rabbit poopy? And yeah, just in general, what the hell?" And old man Yosemite just like heavily sighs. And you see him kind of like lacklusterly, lazily, with a limp wrist, flop his hand towards him. And when this happens, you see two like tendrils of death's like black shadow reach out towards his face, kind of pool in different spots. And then you just see just dryness just cracking across the dude's face as he just basically blighted to dust right there. He's like, "Ugh, you know, it's always the good ones that gotta go. Anyways, I'll see y'all back in the dining room." And then he walks through the wall.
I thought he was worried about Jim being dead, but
Yeah, what he should have done is he should have been like, "Yeah, boss, I'll go get your shit," and then walked out and then fucking ran. Once he breaks line of sight, man. I mean, that was dumb.
Not optimal.
I mean,
It was pretty cool for Jimmy, though. He felt pretty rad.
between you and me, Jimmy didn't seem like the brightest bulb. You know?
But I mean, he got his
But-
protest in. He
but,
got to
good
die on a
him
hill, I
for-
guess.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna scoop some of this ash into the thing. Maybe someone can bring him back later, and I'll pocket that.
Oh, yeah. So Jimmy's corpse is basically looks like it just like instantly like time lapsed to like just gaunt,
Okay.
shrink wrapped skin,
I'll just
completely dehydrated.
I'll just break off the bottom jaw and
my
just pocket that mug for maybe bringing him back later.
Cool.
All right.
So what'd you find out?
I think it's under the house,
Okay.
and it's being held by. Can I just roll to see if I know what this thing is or not?
Yeah, go for it. Roll me Arcana, DC of like 15.
That is a 6.
6. You can you saw it with your own eyes, so you can describe it
Can I make a history check to see if I know what he's describing?
with disadvantage. Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Guidance.
Hell yeah. What's the
It's a
guidance?
fearsome a D4.
Okay.
Fearsome monster.
I got an 11.
That sounds absolutely terrifying. Say, I am not converting, but does that tinfoil ring actually help?
It absolutely does, and I just put it on his head.
Well, I see this going one of two ways.
I mean, do we continue on and try to find this place?
What happens with the others? He's clearly very powerful. Man, it smells
Yeah.
bad in here.
Yeah, there is such a blend of scents in this bathroom right
You
now.
cast Pass Without Trace, so it doesn't.
No, you guys
Okay, then
don't
it just
smell.
smells like that.
Oh,
The
we
bathroom
don't
smells.
Oh, the
Don't
bathroom
smell.
does. Oh, okay.
The bathroom smells, however.
Yeah, I
Gross
would have
mouth.
preferred if we just got,
Let's get
a
this
different kind
done.
of sick.
Well, yeah, next time. I'll come up with something else. Bleed from the eyes, maybe. Let's roll.
What?
It's called scurvy.
Anyways, you pop open the door. There's you're in the clear. It's just a hallway.
All
Nice
right.
hallway.
Let's skedaddle.
What's your guys' game plan? Like, are you skedaddling more like deeper in, or are you going back into the dining room?
I have that find the locate object,
Oh, yeah.
which is what we came here to do. So
Hell
I'll
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
try to cast that.
How long does that take to cast?
One action.
Nice.
Hell yeah. Cast it. Oh.
Pull out my little duck.
Where's my
symbol.
big duck?
I mean, it's a scroll, so.
He has it prepared, doesn't he?
Does, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
I have it prepared.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll just describe, the coin.
Cool. And the one specifically tied to him.
Yeah.
So you get a directional ping, right? It's basically like a waypoint on a map.
Yeah.
So you focus in on the location of this coin. It is, what's the range on it?
1,000 feet.
1,000 feet. Okay. In a straight line, it's within 1,000 feet. Basically down into the earth at about like a 45-degree angle, pointing in the, basically if you were a centipede and you were to just dig down to this thing, you would be digging in the direction of the lake.
Okay.
But it's about like 400 to 500 feet away from you.
I relay all this information.
Oh. Hmm.
Do we want to try to look for the entrance to go down now or go back?
I think yes. I think we should move quick. Also, just so that you're aware, I can probably burn this place to the ground if given enough time. It's on the table. It would probably cost me my life, but I'm old as hell anyway.
Scurry along.
Well, we'll keep that as a backup. We'll keep trying. But all right.
Just so that someone is aware, if I suddenly go up in flames, it's intentional.
So this lasts for 10 minutes, up to 10 minutes.
Up to 10 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll keep it up as we.
Mosey our way towards trying to find a trapdoor or some spiral staircases or something.
Yeah.
Do we roll like investigation, perception, maybe? I don't.
We're going to jump back to the dining room.
Okay,
real quick.
yeah.
We're going to jump back over to the dining room. Old Man Yosemite and Bo. Once he walks back in through the wall, kind of gestures at Bo, and he doesn't even go back to his table. He starts walking to the stairs and just says, yeah, go to the bathroom. And he says, well, can't say I didn't try, dear. I should have listened to you. Let's go ahead and make like a tree and get the hell out of here. We did our best. And they both get up from the table and start walking back up the stairs the way they came in.
Yeah. Wait, what happened?
Well, Jimmy died. He's still walking. He's just looking over his shoulder and like talking to you.
Jimmy died? How'd he die?
He slipped on the poop. And he gets to the top of the stairs with that.
He's like, can I bring an insight check that?
Yeah, go for it. Insight check
Can
it.
I insight check that too? 'Cause
Yeah.
Porky doesn't believe that shit either.
Not for a second.
19.
I don't think I have any bonuses in insight at all. Yeah, so it's just a straight 14 for me.
19. 11 plus 8.
Oy. All right. What'd you roll? You rolled a 19?
Yes. 11
19,
plus 8.
14.
19 and 14? Okay. He seems to be telling the truth.
Wait, seriously?
I know. I thought you were full of it, if I'm being honest, but
Oh my God, we have
game recognizes game. You win, buddy.
add the tents a cleric. We can bring him back.
They walk through the double doors that they walked in at the top there, and when they shut, a sudden feels like the air like gets sucked out of the room. It gets really cold, really fast. All of the members of the council are still in there. Gerald's also still in the corner, just kind of hanging out like this is normal for him. But you feel a like pulling towards the center of the table. And you look down and you start to see that like loose garments are like getting tugged towards it.
We gotta go.
Right, yeah. Let's go.
Yeah, we gotta go right now.
Right, come on, let's go. Let's run. Run out the doors.
Tank!
Tank! Say your catchphrase.
As you guys hit the oh shit moment, we gotta go. Like you guys stand up and turn to bolt. The table snaps and folds in half and gets pulled through the center of the floor, and you see just inky blackness in a like 10-foot circle at where the center of the table was. I'm gonna need everybody to roll strength checks for me.
Ooh, strength.
You want me to roll for
Or strength saving throws.
Tank?
Everyone who's in the dining room.
You want me to roll for Tank?
Yeah, go for it.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, Luna.
If you kill Tank. 20.
20. Okay.
So we agree that
19.
I would actually roll for Tink. just now?
Yeah. No.
Nope.
7 plus whatever strength is,
Okay.
and probably
She's strong, she's
proficiency.
pretty strong.
7 plus 2. 9.
Oh,
Buck.
oh no.
What was Dane's?
19.
Boy, howdy. Okay. Shit gets crazy. Once the table snaps in half, every logic goes out the window. You see the table get sucked in through this hole like it's a gravity well. All the tapestries are like ripping themselves off the walls a little bit, like pulling in towards this thing. Yet somehow, Gerald the Herald and the other Bone Claw are just straight vibing in the corner like
Yeah.
their feet are bolted to the ground.
They're OGs.
Yeah. You
I believe
see
it.
every single member of the council get dragged in with the furniture, getting hit and just berated, but non-responsive all the way down until they disappear into this pit. Basically, once they pass the plane of this black flat circle, poof, gone. Tink, who was airborne when this happened because they went to leave, like a fly in a tornado, just instantly right into the thing.
I'm sorry I'm laughing, but the imagery is good.
Yeah. The other two of you somehow managed to find purchase, either like digging hands, anything, just trying to find some way to cling to not getting pulled down the big drain. But both of you, as things like fly through and kind of hit you as they're getting pulled down into this hole, take 4 points of bludgeoning damage just as random debris smacks into you. The other two of you who are in the other part of the house suddenly hear a crazy commotion. It just got drafty as shit.
Oh.
And the wind is like pulling towards the dining room.
Oh.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh, they're dead. We
Oh.
should just keep going. It's okay.
We don't know that for sure. Maybe should we try to help?
No,
or-
listen, if they die, they'll just... We already took care of our coins. It's gonna be okay. We have a mission. Alexandria, you stop that.
That feels slimy, but I do see your point.
But they'll be okay. They'll come back because the coins haven't been destroyed.
I whisper.
We should make haste, as it were.
They wouldn't be able to hear you in the other room anyways. It's like
You
pretty intense in there.
me,
Yeah.
Taco. God's scary.
God is scary. God's funny sometimes, and then God's scary.
It's all fun and games till Dad stops laughing.
It's all fun and games until I put a black hole in the kitchen.
You can go back and check on him if you want. I think we should go.
Here's the thing: that even if we go down, I don't think we can fight this ferocious monster on our own.
Then, well.
Look, you can run, but you don't know where you're going because I'm the one who's doing the looksy look.
Right.
And Eds don't leave friends behind. And I'm gonna go back.
You
towards
walk
the kitchen.
You walk away towards the kitchen. I'm just like, I look. I try to pinpoint exactly where he was looking earlier.
Don't you dare set the house on fire. We are not there yet.
Oh, and I worriedly skitter after him.
Okay.
Little hops.
So, here's what happens. You leave Marrow to his devices, and you go back to the door. Once you get to the door, there's like a whistling happening underneath. And you, like, the second you just put a little bit of pressure on the door, the things fly open and rip themselves off the hinges and are taking a trajectory towards the center of this gravity well. The two of you have been in here and have seen this thing since it's formed and pulled in the table and anything. It's expanding. As this happens, and Ed is now in the pull. All three, let's repeat that strength saving throw.
Marrow, yes, no.
Oop.
Can I give
Marrow
me guidance?
2 + 5.
Walks in. Guidance!
7.
Can you
need
guidance saving throws?
You need resistance for that, not guidance.
Yeah, that's right.
That's
19.
That's a cheeky 7 for me.
Mine was an 8.
It's a strength saving, right? Strength or dex?
Strength.
Straight.
Okay, 19.
Jared, you do have inspo.
Oh, nice. I am immediately burning it.
Offbeat rule check. Can you guidance saving throws, or is it just checks?
No. Guidance can only be used on ability checks, and things like that. The spell that buffs saving throws is called resistance,
Bless.
and it works in much the same way.
Okay.
Bless is a first level spell, but there's a cantrip called resistance, which works very similarly to guidance.
Okay. So without the D4.
Unfortunately.
Yeah,
roll
that's
the lower end.
I didn't roll a d4. Just
Okay.
18 + 1.
Cool.
Holy crap,
What'd you
man.
get, Dave?
Mine's
Thank you so
now
much.
at 12.
Now at 12. Okay.
Yeah.
Ed, you open this door, it gets ripped off the hinges. It flies past both of them and then just gets swallowed by this inky blackness. You make eye contact with both of them, and the second you lock eyes, their grips slip, and they just go,
They both of them just fell.
both of them. As you're standing there, like holding onto the door frame, meets it, beats it, and you're just like, oh, they're gone. And you look across the room, Gerald the Herb just standing there, white towel draped over his arm, just flapping.
Is there anything I can do with magic?
Gerald actually, when the door opens, you see his jaw unhinge, and he goes, now announcing Lord Ed of House Duckus. Welcome, sir.
I just imagine, like, it's so loud that it startled both of them to lose their grip. Like, what the? All right. Well,
Oh man, we're gonna come back. We're gonna come back next week, and y'all are gonna be so split.
I guess I will turn around and go back to Mara then.
You turn around and Marrow's just like, and his ears
Oh,
are. Just
You right? They're dead. They super dead. Let's go. We gotta go.
Okay, so
I may or may not have caused their demise, but I did try. So let's just.
I will permit a second break if we need it.
yeah, if you guys need another break, we can take it because we only took 2 on the other one. At 6:49, we got like.
Let's take another break. I need to get
Okay.
more caffeine.
Okay. We'll be right back, chat. Also, big ups real quick. I've never seen someone give 5,000 in a cheer before. Thank you so
Oh my gosh,
much. That
wow.
is wild. Holy crap. And everyone else who's been on this hype train. We got Dells, we have Last Maverick. Seriously, guys, thank you so much. Alexandria again. Alexandria a third time. Thank you so much. Seriously. We'll be right back. Listen. Oh my god, we did it.
Wait.
Oh
10K.
my god, Minnie.
10K.
What is happening?
This is what happens when you let us off the chain, brother.
All
Minnie,
right.
did you get your mother's credit card? Put it back.
Does anyone know who
Hit
Minnie
that
is?
limit, brother.
Who brought Minnie? God, thank you so much. Just for
I
that,
have no
I'll put
concept
on,
of what bits are, but nice.
Just for that, I'll
Each
put
one
on,
is a
I'll put on
penny.
some hype music for the break.
Okay.
And you can enjoy the fantastic memes made by the community, mostly Vloxen and LunaWolfSpirit. Oh my god. All right, BRB. And we're back. I actually messed up the count this time.
He said 2.
I know. I said
he
two.
said 2.
I started on 3 for some reason. I said 3, 2, and then jumped in.
You
That
did
was
it the right way. Oh
that
my
was
god,
odd
we've
for me.
gaslit you into doing it the right way.
Yes.
Oh my god.
It's only taken this long, you know.
I mean, gaslighting
years.
is a process, and people who say, "Oh, you're gaslighting me," it's not gaslighting. It's just lying. Okay. Gaslighting takes a long process.
It's not.
Anyway.
I'm not gaslighting you, babe. I'm lying to you.
Yeah. Get it right. Come correct or get corrected.
I'm being toxic. Like, come on.
All right.
All right.
So everyone's dead, except for us, Jeff.
Yeah. So Marrow and Deca D, you guys are. I just love how like we've just adopted Deca D as the name.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's
so anyways-
a little loud.
Marrow and Deca D, you guys are in the hallway coming off of the dining hall leading to the powder room and the study.
Mhm.
The image that I sent you guys. Right now, as that well of gravity magic has been expanding in the room, what started off as a draft has quickly turned into a pretty stiff wind, and it's like pulling curtains and like things off the wall, all getting sucked towards the dining room. But not to the point where you guys are going to start needing to make saves anytime soon.
Okay. All right.
He's just bringing his house down. I don't.
What direction is the find item pulling me? Is it
Okay.
like towards the study, or is it?
Yeah, Offbeat, I have a question.
Yes.
Would locate object give like the wisdom of like you'd have like a path to walk, or just the direction?
I think it's just the direction.
You sense the direction to the object's location as long as that object is within 1,000 feet of you. If the object is in motion, you know the direction of its movement. You can locate a specific object. So you sense the direction of the object's location. This is open to interpretation. If you're reading it as rules as written as possible, you just go, it is like direct line, you know where it is. However, like I do know, like if you're playing in more roleplay heavy campaigns, it might work more like a GPS that's with like a guided tracker of like this way to the thing. But it does depend. It is open. I typically run it like direct line, but I'm a dick.
I mean, so am I. I just pulled you through a giant black hole in the floor.
Coochie
Yeah, so-
got sucked in the coochie.
Offbeat, please. Please. Lord have mercy. We can't do it again.
Okay.
Unless.
Oh, unless.
I mean,
Hey
that's-
yo.
We will not continue
isn't that what
the
Porky
episode
screamed as he
from
went
here.
in?
If we get into it now, we won't be able to recover.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
that's what you think.
I mean, that's what good coochie does to you.
All right. So is it pulling me towards the study, or is it pulling me towards the dining?
In a direct line, it's pointing down into the ground, sort of in the direction of the bathroom at the top left of that crispy JPEG.
So it looks like the study is a dead end.
Yeah, we walk into the study
Yeah,
stealthily, mind you.
Yes.
of course. Go ahead and roll me stealth checks with that pass without trace.
Plus 10, baby. Oh, thank God. Actually, wait a minute. I'm stealthy as hell.
Is it advantage or is it just plus 10?
Plus 10.
27.
Nice.
34.
34. Cool. You guys are basically invisible. You guys walk into the study and you look around. There's no exits. There's that little like well, I don't know what that would be called, but basically like that little area to sit in and read to the bottom left. My vocabulary is really poor, apparently. But looking around, you got bookshelves, desks, a couple armchairs, coffee table, the like soft lighting. And while you guys are poking around in here, suddenly you hear a loud pop
Oh,
and the wind stops.
I'm gonna break line of sight with the foyer or the foyer, and just kind of get along the wall to the north and kind of keep looking around. And I'm keeping eyes on to see what direction he's saying that we need to go in.
Okay.
Can I make like a quick check on that upper left wall to see if there's any like secret passages or anything?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me investigation or perception, or your choice.
And I will be taking little
Taking a
tiny
look out.
hidden peeks at the hallway to make sure to keep
Alright,
an
you
eye
go ahead
out.
and roll me perception then
Okay.
for your guard.
Oh, that's not good. I haven't seen nothing. 6.
6,
19.
19. That section of wall has a bookcase on it, but after looking at it for a little bit, up on like third from the top, none of the other books like they've been touched, but one of the spines of them looks particularly worn. Like it's been moved a lot more, read more than the other ones. If you want to give it a tug,
I will give it a tug.
you give it a tug and you hear a soft click as you reveal a Murphy door.
Did you just look
It
up a
opens
list
up.
of door names before this stream?
No, Murphy door. So like Murphy, I don't know why they put Murphy in front of everything, but like a Murphy bed is basically like storage. The beds that fold up into the wall.
I do believe it was the designer of the bed. Some guy named Murphy.
That would
make sense.
also be my guess.
And
Yeah.
his house was trippy. All right.
Oh, dude, when I get a house like my resting place house, Murphy things everywhere.
There's not gonna be a
Nice.
single piece of furniture on the floor, but then you're gonna snap your fingers and everything's gonna fold down.
No,
on
dude, there's
top
not gonna
of
be a
it.
single door.
Murphy door.
How do I get into this house? You
Yes.
can't go away. All right.
It's a Murphy house.
Through the door. Through the Murphy door.
Oh.
Folds up from underground.
What
I
other
have
doors have I
just
said?
A door.
We were talking
It's
about
the,
the.
it was the service door.
The swinging
thing.
doors.
Oh, the service doors.
Yeah.
Vloxen told us double action doors.
Yes. Which makes a lot of sense. All right.
You open the Murphy door,
Yeah.
which leads into a boudoir. It's quite.
Mero doesn't click with any of that, and he's just like, oh, more fancy.
It's a fancy room. Smells to you, Meryl, really, really pungent. Just it smells aggressive. Decadee to you, it smells very nice and perfumed.
Oh, that's delightful.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
take my
it's
ears and
saying-
like mask myself.
It's saying to go up towards this way,
Alright, let's go.
and I will make my way towards the bathroom.
Lord.
You guys walk through the boudoir. And you walk into the
Anything I
back
can
door.
lift on my way by?
Anything you can lift. There's lots of nice clothes.
Hmm.
There's what else is there?
Nah, it's not important.
And nothing that Mara would be like, ooh,
Okay.
fancy.
Cool,
Maybe a
cool.
couple spare coins.
I don't have time for that.
Jewelry. You step into the bathroom. Nestled into the top left corner of the bathroom, there is a porcelain, claw-footed tub. Soaking tub. Large enough for two. Pretty deep. Looks real nice. There's a toilet that has one of those, those little fuzzy things that they put on the toilet seat, like the toilet seat lid for no goddamn reason. It's got one of those. And the shower,
would.
right?
Pretentious.
And the shower that sits opposite of the bath. It's a standing room shower. It's got like they've got like a stained glass design in it. Just decorative. It's not like any like symbol or like family name or anything like that. It's just to look pretty. Yeah, the indoor plumbing in here is gnarly compared to what most people have.
I'm gonna check out the shower and start, if I can, make an investigation check and run my hands along the tiles and just kind of see if I can find any.
Roll me an investigation check.
Guidance.
Oh, that's pretty good. Thank you for the guidance. Which is a D4. Okay.
Ed, while he's doing that, what are you doing?
I guess I'll be checking around the. Well, does the line stay pointed in the direction, or does it like move as if I'm like centering over it at all?
It moves
or...
as if you're centering over it, but as you walk into the bathroom, it points towards the shower.
Then
you
I'll...
roll? To Marrow.
21.
21? Okay, I'll answer that after DatDirtyTaco tells me what he's going to do.
Yeah, if the line's going to the shower, then I'll also head over to the shower.
Okay. Marrow's fussing around with the shower. And when you step into it, Marrow, you start to like kind of piece together. You think you're like, oh, there's something weird about this shower. Like, I don't know, like the way that it's set into this wall, and like I saw the closet on the other side of the wall. The wall's too thick.
The wall's too
There's-
thick.
Something in there.
We might have something here.
And then
All right.
you go to like turn the knob to like turn on the water and stuff to mess with it. And then DatDirty steps into the shower with you. And when DatDirty's weight lands on the tiling of the floor, there's a click behind the knobs. And when you go to like turn it to fiddle with it, there's a mechanical sound of stone grinding on stone
Oh,
beneath
God.
you as the shower floor begins to open.
Like slowly or like
Hold it.
quickly?
Slowly,
Oh, okay.
like pulling back into that wall.
Oh, okay.
Do
You
we
look
notice
out.
if there's stairs underneath it, or is it just a hole?
There's a fireman's pole.
Oh,
Oh, all
I
right.
see you.
All right. I'm gonna try to sabotage this so no one can follow us. You go. I'll follow.
All right. Well, make sure that we can open it from the sides too, because we don't want to get stuck down there.
I imagine we're gonna have a hard time getting back up this way.
That's a valid point. All right. I'll see you down there.
All right.
And I absolutely go back for the coins, and I go and I just fill my pockets, and then I come back, and I'm going to sleight of hand try to break this mechanism if I can get it to start closing and follow down.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll me sleight of hand.
Nat 20 plus 8, 28.
Yeah, you do it. You break the shit out of it.
Nice. Confident that we won't be followed that way by means of aside from people passing through walls. I follow quickly behind.
Okie dokie. You follow quickly behind. You guys begin to slide down the fireman's pole,
Whee!
which I don't think I've ever seen that in a dungeon.
No, I'm definitely gonna do that. I don't know why I've never thought about that. Excuse me, Nix.
Yeah, I was like, I want them to go straight down. I'm gonna make them go straight down. So cutting back to everybody who got sucked into the
Ha.
the what?
I just went ha.
Ha. Offbeat, I'll keep the camera off you if you can't keep it together.
Okay.
So everybody who got pulled into the inky pit of despair. It's not.
I didn't say nothing.
Guys,
I didn't say nothing.
I didn't say nothing.
please,
What
Offbeat
happened?
and I are just having.
I'm
This is the
begging you.
this is the Offbeat Taco branded bromance that you've come to love.
This is true. This is true.
Mm. And no words need to be said.
But we
so much
understand
meaning.
each other.
So much deep, profound meaning.
All of the acronyms. So when you guys got pulled into the gravity well thing, once you broke the event horizon, you guys went from the loud screaming, howling winds and everything like that to who hurt Feff?
Nothing. Just keep going. I'm sorry.
Deep breath, Feff. Come on. Fair enough. So everything went from super loud to really quiet. There is an eerie resemblance to like Death's Domain for a little bit. You don't feel like weightless, like you're floating around, like you're being affected by levitate, but you don't feel heavy. You don't have any sense of direction for a little bit of time. Both of you and everyone else individually feels like isolated. You don't see anyone else there with you. Until suddenly beneath you, there's like a pinprick of light that seems to be approaching rapidly. The only way that you can tell that it's approaching is that it's getting bigger. And that continues to grow until, with a thud, you fall through a stone ceiling. And you are in an individual about 10 by 10 smooth stone, like carved out of rock, cell, so to speak. If you want to look at the dungeon map that I sent earlier with the red numberings, you guys would be in the individual cells off of number 1.
Gotta scroll up a bit. There's a lot in chat.
There's a lot of a lot of stuff.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send it again. There you go. Vloxen, if you want to send the map to the Discord, it'll probably make things easy.
Thank you, Vloxen. We love you.
Well, this is unfortunate.
I imagine
So-
Tink is just cussing up a storm in the corner.
Yeah, Tink's not having it.
Think is saying their catchphrase for sure.
100%.
Killed.
So the rooms are made out of stone. What is keeping you held in there appears to be like just wrought iron. But going floor to ceiling, it doesn't look like a portcullis or a gate or anything like that. It appears to just be set into the stone. Tink maybe might be able to slip through. The other thing that you notice is as you look around, it's not just you, Dane. It's not just Dane, Porky, and Tink down here. Each cell also has one of the members of the council. And then there's a clattering of just this cacophony of noises coming from the larger room that's walled in at like the top right corner of room 1. But it's completely walled off. You can't see what's going on in there.
Is there an obvious indication that there's a guard nearby?
Just glancing, no. But if you want to roll perception, you can go for that.
I would love to.
I would love to as well.
Hit me with the hit.
22.
16.
Someone else roll for Tink. I'm not.
I'll roll for Tink. Tink crit failed. She closed her eyes.
All right, never again.
Crying through the tears.
Just at the wall.
Angry tears. Sorry, what were the rolls from Porky and Dane again?
22.
22?
16.
16? Both of you, as best you can surmise, doesn't appear to be anyone like in the room on watch, like straining to listen out. You just hear like echoey cave noise, typical dungeon stuff if you've ever been a delver before.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look towards a spot outside of my cell in the hallway. I guess just in front, and cast the old Misty Staff.
Woo! Nice. TP on out.
Dane, I need help. I can't teleport.
Yeah, but well, let me see if I can find some keys or something, and I'll kind of creep my way down the hall.
I thought you were just gonna leave me. I was a little scared.
I was worried about it. Creeping down the hall. Do. So, as I said earlier, the iron in front of the things didn't appear to be like a gate or a door or anything. It was just like, imagine if you took rebarb and made a grid in front of the opening. So,
Dang.
proceeding forward, there doesn't appear to be any keys. But you remember that, and then you go, well, there might not be keys, period.
Right. So I'll make my way back over to Porky's cell. Be like,
You're not zazzed.
Yeah.
I just remembered that.
so, no keys. There's no
No key.
keyhole. None
How
of the
big?
cells.
How big are these bars?
They're like how big? Like about like a foot wide?
The bars themselves?
Yeah, like the gap, I should say.
Oh, the gap?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably about 12 inches.
All right. Do you have enlarge reduce?
I do not, but I believe our friend Tink does.
Pink does.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dink. Small me.
Pink smalls themselves, goes through their thing, or like super smalls themselves, and then comes over to you and smalls you.
I walk through.
Well, that's all going on. The two of you who are riding down the fireman's pole, after a substantial amount of time,
Oh,
your hands are hot, hurt a little bit, end up in room number 5.
number 5. Okay.
So to your north, there's a hallway. To your south, there's a set of stairs descending. In the room itself, it kind of just looks like a landing area. It's pretty bare. But yeah,
Would you say
immediate look, not a whole lot.
would you say it's been like 10, 15 minutes? Do I still have concentration on my pass without trace?
I'd say you definitely still have concentration on that.
Okay. Oh. I'm gonna grab some of the dirt and I'm gonna put it in my pocket.
All right.
Which way, Mister knows where to go?
I'm gonna pull out a scroll and recast because it's been more than 10 minutes, so it's expired.
Okay. Take out a scroll and recast, and it points you basically in a direct line straight towards 10.
All right, and sorry, which room are we in now?
5.
5. Okay. 10, okay.
We're in the belly of the beast.
So that's not that like hallway going out towards 7. Is that connected to 5 or is that a dead end?
I think we don't know about that.
Yeah, you guys from where you guys are right now. Are you talking about like the chambers that are attached to like connecting 6 and 7?
7 and 5.
No, like there's the hallway that goes from 5 to 4 and
That
then
goes
7.
underneath you.
Okay,
Okay.
All right. I saw that little spit thing there and I was like, I don't know if that's a door or not. Okay, so our only option is to go towards 6 then. So we'll go that way.
Okay. I will like belly crawl like you do up the stairs as a kid and then like peek as soon as I got eyes into the room.
Okay.
Holding my ears down.
Yeah.
Tucked to my
Before we-
armpits.
Before we show what's going on in room number 6, back to Offbeat, Dane, and Tink. You guys are all free from your cells. There's still the members of the council who are tucked into theirs. The noise has stopped from that one room. Immediately visible, there's only the one way that Dane went to look for keys, going from 1 towards 3 through that hallway. How would y'all like to proceed?
Well, guess we should start looking for some stairs. Maybe see if we can catch up with Marrow and Decady. What do you think, Dane?
Yeah, that sounds fine to me.
Okay. I'll take point.
Can I? I'm looking for traps, making steady pace. Could I potentially? Oh, they're stealth, and have passed without trace. I could not track them. unless I
Not
had magic.
easily.
Do I have any magical tracking abilities? Speak with animals.
What was some of the loot that did you guys get sending stones from raiding the Turtle's house?
No, I don't think we did.
I don't think so either.
I don't know.
We have a helmet of telepathy.
Yeah,
that do anything?
That's true.
Yeah, who's that
Uh,
on?
That's
That's
It's
on
on Decady.
Decady.
Let's see.
Oh, Lance of Warning. Threaten me, Offbeat.
No.
Aw.
Not now. Later.
I've got 2 pots.
Got +2 longbow. Pretty swifty. Pretty snasty.
So, yeah, detect thoughts only works on creatures I can see within 30 feet.
Okay. Okay. In that
King
case,
doesn't have anything in it either. I just checked for message or anything like that.
I think Porky's just gonna like try and look for stairs or anything. He's just gonna be going through. I guess we're gonna try and make track 1, 2. Gonna go through room 1, through room 2. Like investigate the rooms as we go, looking for our friends.
Okay. So you move through the hallway, pretty uneventful, just torchlit on either side of the thing. There's a wooden door leading into room 3 that is closed. But room 2 is open. So if you want to go around and peek in there, is that the game plan?
Yeah. Do a cheeky little peek.
All right. You turn that corner and you look in there, and there it looks to be just like whatchamacallit, like common stores, supplies, things that are necessary to like keep this area going. You don't, looking at how much is in here, you can infer that the space that you're exploring is probably quite vast and has things that need, like, you find piles of rations, food, like chunks of old dried meat that have been like salted, different like alchemical ingredients, spell casting components, stuff like that. Behold the logistics room.
Okay.
Might help myself to some of those spellcasting components while I'm passing through for flavor reasons.
Nice.
Word. Do you guys quickly move on from there and go towards 3, or you got more stuff here?
I think we're just gonna quickly move on. Honestly, I think.
All right. How do you want to interact with that door?
Is it wooden?
Yeah.
But I'd first just check for traps.
Go ahead and roll me investigation.
Smart lad.
18,
Or perception.
Or perception? I'll
Yeah.
take that instead. That's a 31.
Yep. You inspect it.
Nice.
As far as you can tell, does not appear to be trapped. But the light coming through on the other side from like the cracks in the door like feels lighter, more homely than the other areas that you've been in so far.
I'm going to check the door and see if it opens if I just like open it, but very slowly. That's to try and not make any noise.
All right, go ahead and roll me stealth as you try to do that.
13 plus 10, that is a 23.
Nice. Let's go. DM permission to switch up the music.
Yeah, go for it.
Yes.
You said 23?
Yes.
Cool. All right. You crack the door. Doesn't make any noise. You taking a peek?
Yeah.
You take a peek. It's warmly lit. There is a cast iron cauldron in the center of the room. There are, your typical witchy things pinned along the wall. Lizards, ingredients, little jars of dead things. Standing at what appears to be a kitchen counter, facing away from you, there is a medium-sized creature who is wearing maroon-colored robes. It appears to be female, has long black hair, kind of a hunched look to it. Peeking out from underneath the mat of black hair, you see the faint hint of horns. You see skulls and other occult items strapped at the creature's waist, and it looks up to its left and begins to speak to something that's on the other side of the room. And on the other side of the room, you see a hulking figure that has a blue skin tone and a tattered, like leather hood and like cowl and cloak over it. They appear to be conversing.
All right, Dane, situation. Got 2 bogeys, big boy and a witch. How do we want to proceed? Want to just like smash and grab? Do we want to try and stealth past him?
Room seems a bit well lit to be trying to sneak past them. Do you see a path that we could at all reliably get through?
No.
We could pretend to be drones
Ooh.
and just decept our way through.
The
That's-
drones all had pink eyes. Wait, I have disguise self.
I'm going to cast Disguise Self on myself.
Gives himself
And-
pink eye.
And yeah, I'm going to give myself pink eye.
Just crusted shut.
What if I pretend to be a drone, and then you can be my cat? Wait, do you have disguise self or anything like that?
No, Death did not deign to give me anything quite so sneaky as that.
In that case, I'll pretend then to be a drone. I'm escorting you up to Bo and Yosemite from the prison.
Okay.
And I have disguised myself like a server.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, I'm going to open the door with a mild gusto, just like. Hello.
Before we go too far, I would like to hold an action to cast Shadowblade if it goes south.
Noted.
Nice.
Hello. I am here with a prisoner. I am bringing them up to Bo and
Okay.
Yosemite.
Walking through, arms behind our back as if we're handcuffed.
Okay.
I have 2 prisoners. They are intelligent and capable of replicating the work of the under miner.
So you start talking, and the one that you identified as a witch like turns and looks towards you. You quickly identify that it's a night hag. And she goes, Sunny! Why are you bringing him through my room?
Sorry, I was told to take the most direct path. Is this not it?
I mean, it is, but they stay over there until they go in here. And she points at the cauldron.
These ones are special. Bo and Yosemite specifically asked for them.
Hold on, I'll call her. Her
No,
dad's-
do not
what?
do not disturb. They are engaging in their special alone time.
Roll deception.
Yes, let's go. Hang on,
Advantage?
they boinking.
Advantage, maybe?
Did she say something about her dad or her mom or something like that? There was something at the end there.
Maybe. What'd you roll?
3 minus 1, so 2.
Bro!
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 So she's like, oh, I didn't need to know that. And she like walks over and she pulls a sending stone off of like her wall. And, like, boop, 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 boop. And she's like, hello? Yes, hi dear. I know I call too often. You're a very busy lady. Yeah, no, I have one of your goons trying to walk a ferry.
I'm like, we should walk.
And yeah,
Walking.
yeah, no, they're taking them from the pantry and they're trying to like walk them through the rest of the house. I don't understand. You pay for groceries and we rent you the land above. Oh, he's not supposed to. Okay, hold on. I'll handle it. And she hangs up. You guys are like at the opposite door and she's like, now wait a minute. Roll for initiative.
Shadowblade.
Nice.
So what room are they in now?
So they are in 3.
Okay.
You guys are-
Special alone time.
Yeah, you guys are going from 5 to 6.
Yeah.
Oh dang.
Yeah, we're near, but we're not super near.
You'll probably hear this.
Okay, cool.
Like, you'll
Should we
hear
be
the first
rolling
round of
initiative?
combat.
Or not yet?
Once we get to the bottom of the first round, go for it.
Cool.
Add a Battlemaster dice. I've got a 20.
I'm going
25.
to say that Tink, because I'm not killing Tink while she's not here, just gets sucked into the ethereal plane.
She she got too
Tiny
much. She got
Tink-sized
sent to
black
the
hole shows up and pulls Tink into the abyss again.
She's like, why me?
Father hell!
No,
We just
my
shove
boy.
her through. We just shove her through the doorway.
just
Go find the others.
Just grab, shove, slam. Just
Just opens the door, grabs it, and just yeets her. Trail of sparkles.
Oh god, I need pen and paper. I'm DMing.
Oh man.
What's is the mood also witchy in here, or
Yeah.
is it?
But
pretty
it's like-
dim, pretty dim light.
Oh no, here it's not dim light. You get the vibe that it's like this is like a hag that's like retired and like settled down.
Aw. And now we're
Bunch
gonna
of
kill her.
extra
Fun fact: while everyone's getting
Previously,
themselves
soft
situated.
retired.
Yeah, soft retired. While everyone's getting situated and ready, it's technical D&D canon. I saw this on TikTok this week that all hags know each other on the ultimate level, like in between dimensions. All hags know each other.
They meet up for crochet.
Yeah,
for
right.
crochet mission.
Yeah.
Do they meet up and do they call it stitching and bitching when they talk gossip about the things that they've done?
That should be the name of the episode.
No, it's senpai. The name of the episode
No!
is senpai.
It cannot be changed.
She's so sleepy. That fairy is dead. No.
All right, cool. Offbeat, what'd you roll?
25.
Dane, what'd you roll?
11.
Nice. Tink got sucked into the abyss.
It's a
All right,
2v1.
so we're gonna 2v2.
2v2. There's a big boy.
2v2.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Oh, good heavens.
She was cooking dinner for Papa.
Oh.
All right, so we are starting off with Porky with a roll of 25.
Hag bingo.
The first thing I'm gonna do before I end my turn, before I even begin my turn, I'm gonna bait and switch with Dane.
Cool.
I'm gonna add 5 to my armor class. I now have a 23 AC.
Cool.
Let me just write that down so I don't forget. I'm gonna take out my longbow. I'm gonna use my bonus action to cast Hunter's Mark on the Night Hag.
Nice.
And we're gonna go and make 6 attack rolls, baby. Action Surge, Gloomstalker business, let's go. And I'm taking the Cleric Sharpshooter on all of them. That is with that's -5 from the plus 14 to hit. 23 to hit.
On the hag?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
19.
19 hits.
25.
25 will do.
We are now on action number 2 with Action Search. 16 is probably low. I'm gonna use I'm gonna use one of my Battlemaster techniques for precision attack. Adding 6 to that, that's 13, that plus 9, that is 22.
22 will do.
He's doing the thing.
What?
The thing where he does a Christ ton of damage.
He is doing.
That is also
First-
another low one. I'm gonna use another Battlemaster technique for precision attack. That is 4 plus 9 plus 9. That is going to be 22 again.
That'll do it.
And 18 plus 9, that is 27.
27 will also hit.
Nice! I have 3 Battlemaster techniques to apply. I'm going to apply All of them.
How many? All of them. More.
I'm going to use menacing attack. I need them to make a DC 18 Wisdom saving throw, please.
Okie dokie. DC what?
18.
18. All right, they rolled a 17, but they have failed.
They are frightened.
Nice.
They're probably dead.
Well, that's also true. I'll count damage and then we'll see what the rest happens. That is 6d8s plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 d6s, plus 3d10s from the remaining battle master techniques, plus 2 more d8s from Gloomstalker.
Oh.
And then for modifiers, that is 17 times 6. That is plus 102 damage at the end.
Plus 102?
Yes. That is 81 plus 102. So that is 183 damage.
I mean, she might look a little bloody.
She winced.
Yes, you step into this room after she's like, "Oh, you're not supposed to be here, Sonny." You shoot one bolt that pins the palm of her hand that was holding the sending stone to the wall that has all of her other ingredients on it, and then just send the rest of the quills like through dead center forehead. You know what? No, screw it. You one in an eye, and then 2 in each nostril, cause fuck her. Snapping her head back, and then you see the Oni on the other side of the room go, "My wife!"
It's an Oni.
We lived such simple lives.
You can't eat people.
Our existence is so brief. We were just rendered yesterday.
A sweet mortality.
Anything else, Porky?
That is my turn.
All right, now it's the Oni's turn. Who's gonna fly at you in a fit of rage?
Okay.
But you are baited and switched, so I'll be surprised if he hits.
I do have a 23 AC, but like maybe it'll hit.
Whew.
I don't have shield.
Whee! He rolls.
Great.
Hold on.
Uh-oh. Look at Offbeat's face.
He flies at you, tears streaming down his face. The hand of the ship is upon him. He is gripped by grief. In his blind fury, he takes the most direct line towards you.
No.
Clambering into the cauldron of cooking food. Tipping it and himself over as he rolls abysmally, searing his skin as he kind of just flops onto the floor at your feet, thrashing now in pain and just in pain and despair as he rolled a crit 1 and then botched the other hit.
He ruined his late wife's last meal. That's just mean. How could he?
So he's just in dismay on the floor. Dane, what would you like to do?
Wait, is he prone?
Yes.
You have advantage on every hit then, Dane?
Yep, I'm aware. So the first thing I'm going to do is activate the Blade Song. And then I'm going to go to town on this prone, grieving Oni.
God, I love being on the same team as Offbeat. it's great, guys. This is awesome.
I'm going to do a Booming Blade because I remembered it this time.
Heck yeah.
And then make a couple of swipes. Alright, that's going to be a... Oh, I have advantage. Alright, it's going to be a 28 for the first swing.
I don't know if this is going to surprise you or not, but that will hit.
What? Alright. Oof. Okay. Okay, the second one is going to be a 15 to hit.
That one will not.
All right. Rolled a 4 and a 5. It's
Pretty mint. Pretty mint.
All right. Well, then I'll get one good hit in. That is going to be.
There's a dragon.
Ayo.
17 plus 5 plus 42 damage. Psychic and thunder.
All right. While he rolls about on the floor, you draw and bring your blade down upon this poor, broken creature. Now in several, I would argue 3 different meanings of the word of broken. Emotionally, his pride is broken as he knocked over the cauldron, and now you are cleaving his body from him. But you cut down into the blue-tinted flesh of this giant monster, which then leads us to the hag's turn, but she doesn't need that anymore. Which brings us back to Porky.
We roll initiative.
Yeah, you guys hear this.
Okay.
You are tipped off by the deep guttural scream of, "My wife!"
Oh! A domestic!
And they're just like, oh yeah, that's probably us. That checks out.
Ed.
The 24.
Alrighty.
I have advantage to initiative.
Arangons get their proficiency bonus as well. It's pretty crispy.
Yeah.
I love that feature.
I haven't been adding that into a factor this whole time. Good lord.
Well, now you'll know for the boss fight at the end.
Yeah. Wow, that brings me up to a cheeky 26.
Nice.
Dear Lord. All right. So after the hag's turn, and you guys hear that, we're gonna start with Marrow.
Okay.
Could they be? We should check that out. That might be them.
Oh!
I quickly look around the room, see if there's anything new that's developed before I yeet myself through it.
Anything new? No. Like
Okay.
back the way you came?
Yeah. I just
No.
start Harangon bolting. Pass through dart past the pole, begin parkouring my way down the stairs. How far do I get?
If you dash, I would say that you would basically get into the room. If you don't, you'd be like outside the door jam.
I get outside the door and I look. Is the door closed or open?
Open.
Open? Do I have line of sight on the giant?
Yes, he is on the ground, writhing.
How much room do I got?
Like to him? Like how far away?
In
is he
between
from
me
you,
and him,
or-
yeah. 120
okay.
feet?
Like 10.
Like 10. Oh, okay. I will burn one of my free guiding bolts, which is at max level. Because I have star map. I see this and I just bunch of stars. I constellation it and I whip it. With a +8 to hit, does a 14 hit.
14 does not.
Damn it, I'm done.
All right.
All that work.
All right.
No spell slots are burned though.
I'm going to move concentration of Hunter's Mark from the dead hag onto the Oni.
Yep.
Porky kind of feels bad. He's like, holy fuck, what was I?
Oh, does he feel kind of bad?
Yeah, he does. He's like, I thought this was gonna. I didn't realize how like homely this was.
They have like feelings and lives.
Whoops! And he's just gonna let fly 2 arrows.
It has been mostly ropers in your defense throughout your life.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, hunting things. So I'm within 5 feet of the. It's prone, and I'm making a ranged attack
But you're within 5 feet, so it's normal.
It's normal, yeah. It's going to be a 20.
That will hit.
Nice. And a 21.
That one doesn't.
Oh, cool.
No, it hits.
Yo.
Wait, numbers? What?
That is going to be then 2d8. Wow, this is one of the rare opportunities when I can roll physical dice.
I love that I straight up missed. Like, what's cinematically, Mr. DM, sir, while he's figuring that out, how many? What did that look like?
Did what? You
Me
whiffing?
totally whiffing.
You coming down the stairs doing some really cool shit and then like throwing it into the wall
Yeah,
with
that.
the goober.
Just right into the wall. Just
He just came in with a limit break and whiffed. Like the coolest wind up ever, and just
55 damage. And I just look.
55 from 2 arrows?
Yes.
I mean,
Sharpshooter goes hard. What can I say?
he's sleeping on sharpshooter.
true.
You hear sickly, wet groans of pain from this broken creature on the ground who is clinging to the last just slivers of life, which he probably doesn't want anymore. Which leads us to Ed.
All right. So how far away? How much ground do I have to cover to get into the room?
To get in the room, 40 feet. You can get line of sight on the poor bastard without dashing.
So with line of sight, how far away am I from him in the room?
10.
15.
Okay.
15. Okay.
'Cause you-
That makes sense. I'm staring at the wall furiously.
It's glowing.
Yeah. Will not explain. I've forgotten the fight. I'm just.
Why you let me hear I knew this would happen.
Deep in your
Me
heart.
or Feff?
Both.
I just look at the poor broken creature on the ground.
Please heal him.
Heal him?
Get him up.
Or just
was-
like, you
Hail
know, just
hydrate.
breathe on him and he'll die.
I was gonna give him a mercy killing.
He'll hydrate.
I don't think this guy wants to live.
Yeah. He ain't got nothing to live for.
Yeah.
might I remind, they were going to cook and eat us.
Yeah, but they were like funny.
But they were also like in love.
That
They were so in love. And now they're so dead. I
Love
guess.
washes away all your
uh,
sins.
We literally took everything from this man in 6 seconds.
His wife and his dinner, like the two worst
yeah.
things. Can I get a wisdom saving throw?
Not only is he mournful, he's hangry.
Yeah, you can get a wisdom saving throw. All right, what's his mods for that? 10 plus wisdom save.
Give him a sensu
Or
bean.
14.
He fails.
Oh, what happens?
There is a giant duck appears above his head, and it lifts up a wing. It's actually it's not a pure duck anymore.
Oh,
It's a monstrous duck dragon, horrifying hybrid.
new lore.
And it just like lifts a wing and pulls out a bell
Nice.
and just smacks it as I toll the dead for 3d12.
With the bell, just bang.
Actually, he doesn't ding the bell. He just takes the bell and smacks him in the
Oh.
head. The gong is hitting him in the head.
It tolls for you. But it all comes out just.
What if he doesn't die? What if he doesn't
That'd be really
die?
sad. 23 damage.
You hear, you watch as this spectral, monstrous, but small dragon duck creature pulls out a little dingy dinner bell and slaps this creature across the face with force such that it breaks the skin, and there's a small trickle of blood going down its cheek as its head wrenches unnaturally to the left in the direction of the smack, and you hear the sick cracking of bone as its neck breaks and the body falls limp as you watch it deflate as the last bit of air escapes the now corpse.
Nice.
And the duck looks down with pride and lets out a single before disappearing into thin air.
Looks like dinner's ready.
Wow.
All right, with the party reunited through this gruesome scene.
I'm staring at the wall. I'm cussing out the wall.
We are now out of initiative.
All right. Gosh.
Yeah, and on that happy ending, with the party reunited, we're
This
gonna
tank
end it
gets
there.
spat out of some random.
Yeah,
epistle.
the second he dies, she just gets where the glowing part is, where the guiding bolt hit the wall. The guiding bolt gets swallowed by just a pinpoint of utter darkness, and then Tink just gets shot out of the wall.
Look, you weren't useless.
Tink back. All right, but that'll do it for us.
All right.
Who
Hello.
wants to start? Yeah.
Guys, thank you for being here on what was easily the most unhinged episode.
I'm making a rule. If Luna can't be here and I'm in charge, we're not playing.
Not allowed.
Thank you all for being here.
No, we should always try to play, but we're never actually gonna play.
We just do podcasts. Just go. God. These episodes are up on the YouTube. Jake and Feffers. Hit us up on the Discord too if you want to vibe and maybe post some of the memes that you might see on the starting soon screen and the BRB screen. Stick around. We are going to be doing a raid. Pretty please. Marrow. Yeah, Marrow be vibing. Not much to say on him, really, if I'm being honest. He's in it for the long haul. He sees this as the last sprint. There will be not a long rest later. He doesn't think. And also, he hasn't mentioned this to anyone yet. He only has one wild shape left, which scares him. Yeah, I'm SirFeffers. I make D&D content. Usually I'm the DM. The new season's coming. Oh my god, we have three long shot campaigns, weekly sessions, starting mid-August. And we're also doing a D&D book giveaway, the alt cover for Fizbin's Treasury of Dragons. That's me. Let me football it over to Dane.
Dane got sucked into a black hole and then, murdered some people eaters. So, I mean, what's to say? His life is so far beyond what he ever thought was possible.
You're taking it a lot smoother than Marrow is.
Cannot leave this city for the last time fast enough. He just wants to go home at this point. Back to elves, where it all makes sense and everybody lives for a long time. Nobody has to worry about any stupid bullcrap. Jake.
Yeah, CritFailJake, find me on TikTok and Instagram. Yeah, Deca D is happy to see everyone not dead, because he definitely thought they were gone forever, or until they could get resent by death or whatever. But he's I think still caught up in his new discoveries of dragon duck biggest. I don't know how to mash duck dragon into biggest duckus, but we'll get there eventually.
Biggest
So
druckus? Oh,
maybe.
we'll make an acronym out of it.
Offbeat.
What's up? I have been playing Porky. Porky is feeling very a little bit upset. Like he's never had to kill a family before, and he feels like he just did that. And he's like, I never had a dad. I just killed this man's wife, and then I killed him.
And now they won't have kids.
And now they won't have a kid. They won't have a me. And if that me did exist, they'd be fatherless, parentless, destitute, under a bridge. So, but he knows that this is the way. This is the way of the world, the way of the wild. You know, many a porcupine died in his life, so he's understands it, but he's definitely going through it. You know, he's definitely feeling it. Definitely, I'm still not mildly giddy about the Coochie Council.
All right, Taco, you close us up, buddy.
I am also absolutely enamored with the Coochie Council.
Enraptured.
Enthralled even.
Oh no.
I do want to take those of chat that are still here and you guys behind the scenes of this dungeon. Today was basically just supposed to be the conversation with Old Man Yosemite and like exploring there a little bit and maybe him springing this trap. But I made a very hollow version of the final dungeon in order to, like, if things happened faster than I wanted them to, we wouldn't just end. So this dungeon, in its current form, unfinished, was entirely empty, save for the prison cell room that you guys were going to end up in, and that somewhere in the dungeon there was going to be an Oni and a hag. And the purpose that I had originally intended for the Oni and the hag was to create a weird, like, roleplay scenario where, despite it making no sense, the Oni and the hag were the parents of Bo, the succubus, and they were just going to treat you like like you were like her friends that were visiting, and just create like this super awkward family dinner dynamic. And this is what has become of it.
We have a sus among us with us.
We shoot first and ask questions later in this group.
Yeah.
100%.
We're like, something's gonna go wrong, murder it, and then it won't be a problem anymore.
Roll initiative.
Bang, bang, bang. Dirty
Initiative got
dishes.
rolled,
Bang,
so
bang, bang, bang.
That's time to
How
go.
much health did the hag have?
112.
Excellent.
The Oni had 110. They
And-
were like unmodified, like
Real-
out of the stat block.
Sorry. Real quick, LunaWolfSpirit isn't here, but you should absolutely go follow her. Hit the link on the cast chat. She is the best of us. Keeps me sane, turns out.
All of you should go to her Instagram and comment senpai. She'll love it. She'll know exactly what you're talking about. I will do it right now. I think we should all do it together as
Yes.
a Thursday night family.
And we also will be jumping into this raid. You should also do it for Danny Phantom EXE.
Danny Phantom EXE.
Everyone
He's my
comment
homie.
senpai. Say hi. If you like their content, give them a follow and have an excellent rest of your evening, friends.
Tell the chat that Offbeat sent you. They know who I am.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.